Shalom Yisrael. Shalom, shalom. It's your boy, back at it again. Hopefully the last installment of, this huge lesson that I did not think was going to be that long. But everyone else called it, though. I hate my own words. Okay, so anyway, if you haven't seen parts 1 through 4, would suggest that. So I'm just going to leave right off where we left off, or start where we left off. First, call halal Yahweh Tabawataka, which is all praises to Yahweh of legions, the master of legions, who is one, not two, not three, not 10, but one. Now, last time we left off, we got, okay, just to recap, long journey, right? Never-ending journey. Okay, so take it out. We hit up Daniel 7. We linked it in with Daniel 2, which links in with 2nd Ezra 16 and Isaiah 6. Then we hit up 2nd Ezra 11 and 12. Revelation 6, 8 and 9, 13 and 14, 16, 17, and 18. But that goes in with Babylon, so don't ignore that. And then we got 2nd Ezra 15, verses 14 through 63, basically. Well, actually, we still need to get that. Oh, man, I forgot. Okay, so the destruction of Asia, Gog and Magog, okay? So we're going to get that. I guess we could start off with that right away. Since we left off on Gog and Magog last, how they're going to be destroyed after. Okay, so let's recap. So, okay, hold on. And then we got the Babylon scriptures, you know what I mean? We hit up Revelations 16, 17, 18, Jeremiah 50, 51, and plenty of other scriptures, man. There was, like I said, if you didn't see it, Psalms 137, 2nd Ezra 4, Enoch 89, Ezra 4 and 1, Esther 3 and 1, Esther 16, I don't know, man. There's just so much. There's so much. Jeremiah 25, endless. Micah 2, Micah 4, Isaiah 51, Zechariah 2, Isaiah 48, Isaiah 52. Oh, man, endless. Okay, so anyway, Day of Yahweh, Gog, Magog, Wilderness. Okay, so just to recap on, timeline type stuff. Basically, what's going to happen is there will be war, right, in the Middle East. Basically, I hope I'm not covering the damn. It's always all sketchy holding this stupid little phone. Sorry if that first part was muffled. I never know. But anyway, so basically that whole first part didn't even matter anyways, because it's just a recap. Basically, war in the Middle East. They're going to start destroying out everything, the World War III thing with Albert Pike, get Judaism and Islam to destroy each other, which will leave Christianity rocked up, and then they're going to really unleash the nihilists on everybody, and then Christianity and atheism will be destroyed at the same time so that they could bring in their one world religion, Jew world order, which is based off of Masonry, which is based off Kabbalah. Now, means Lucifer's God, which Lucifer is Amalek. So that means everybody's going to worship Amalek. Who worships Hashatan? Well, they worship Azazel, and they also worship Hashatan. They're just some wicked motherfuckers, man. But anyway, so, they're going to be destroying the Middle East. At that same time, there's going to be a volcano. The Yellowstone's going to pop off. Damascus will be laid waste, the whole Middle East over there, Saudi Arabia, that whole area. Basically, it's going to be cleansed with fire for us to go back and rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so while that, okay, and then, volcano pops off, fallen angels going to be going around, man. It's going to be nothing like anybody imagines, okay? Let's put it that way. Everybody, we've been brainwashed, okay? Everyone needs to remember this. That we were I guess, mind controlled over, put through mind control over the last 500 years, at least. And that during that whole time, we've been brainwashed into this Christ, this whole different series of events of the end. We've been it's just a mess, man. I really don't even know how to. There's no words to describe it, just other than the hugest mess that's ever been made. It totally threw everyone off on what's really supposed to happen and what's really going to happen, to where when it does actually happen, everyone's going to lose their minds. When holographic Raptor Jesus shows up in the freaking sky, white African space Christ comes to scoop your ass up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, when that happens, like, what are you going to do, dude? Like, seriously, what are you going to do? Like,
what are you going to do when they go dark?
Right? What are you going to, like, I hope everyone needs to be, like, really mentally prepared for some stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's been, like Disney-fied, Everyone thinks that it's just all like, oh, no, nobody believes in miracles. Let's put it that way. It's so funny because that's what, like, all they pump out in, like, the movies and stuff. Yeah, they're always, miracles, right? But then it's like they did it so much that people don't actually believe that miracles are real because they believe it's Hollywood. Mm-hmm. That's what they did with a lot of truth. They put all this bunch of truth, into Hollywood. And then they just threw it in your face, man. What do they even say? They say themselves that's the best way to hide something, right? Is just to throw it in your freaking face.
Put it in a book.
Right? Oh, and put it in a book. Well, that's how you specifically hide something from a Hebrew. Put it in a book, because motherfuckers don't read. Rather listen to E.T. Lil Wayne than freaking... But anyway, but even he'll tell you some stuff, man. He even says that Man, come on, man. He says, the wind blow... and my dread sway, right? He had hair like wool, like Wayne. Like, where else are you going to hear hair like wool from? That's scripture, man. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Yeah, well, what do we know, right? What do we know? Anyway, heathens, right? We're just a bunch of heathens and shit. Anyway, so... Yeah, they threw a lot of stuff in your face, man. Like that movie 2012, man. Brother Tabak's he's been hounding on that movie, man. That whole volcano, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna, like, okay. Wait, it's not gonna happen, right? Let's just go with that, right? Let's just go with that for a second. Let's just entertain the Christians and the non-miracle believers and the people that, obviously never read Torah, or maybe they read it but didn't understand it. So, okay, let's say it doesn't happen. Okay, whatever. Then we're wrong. Everyone was right about the Robraks and the Judas, and everybody was right about us. We're just nothing but whatever. Okay, cool, right? You better hope that's something like that, man. Because do you know what's coming for you, man? Do you guys really like get what kind of shit, for lack of better words, is you're gonna see? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what you're gonna witness with your eyes? If we see this go down, do you know what you're gonna see, dude? Are you ready to see the sky go black? Just darkness. Are you? You know what I'm saying? Are you guys ready to see, like, miracles, man? I'm telling you. Our forefathers saw a sea get split in half to where there was a wall of water on one side and a wall of water on the other. So where do you think he got aquariums from? Huh? Where do you think they got the idea for an aquarium? They saw stuff like that, man. They saw a pillar of cloud and a pillar of fire, right? By day, man, by night. Pillar of cloud by day, man. Like, what do we resting above the tabernacle? Like, bro, they saw the train of the Most High, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were so scared and lost out of their minds that they didn't even want to hear his voice ever. They were like, Moses, we never want to hear nothing like that ever again. It was like the sound of a trumpet that just kept getting louder and louder and louder and louder. Everyone kept asking, right, for a sign, for a sign. Oh, miracle, we need a sign, right? We need a sign, Mr. fucking Pharisees, huh? Everybody a bunch of Pharisees? Well, guess what? You're going to get your sign. Congratulations. You got your sign, right? Well, even okay. Let's even go to your New Testament, right? What was your little Greek book say? What does your Jebus say? Who a lot of those words they ripped off from the actual Torah teacher who was prophesied of in Joel 2:23, who has nothing to do with the Davidic line, who has nothing to do with kingship, who had nothing to do with dying on crosses or trees or however you want to put it, because I know your Greek book better than you do. I know it's Staros. I know that the Trinity proof texts, so to speak, were interjected later on, you know, like 1 John 5, 7 and 8, and Matthew 28 and 36, if I'm not mistaken. The last verse of Matthew, basically. I know what's up with your book, man. I know what's up with your book better than you do, man. You want to compare Greek with Greek, son? Are you ready for that? I don't just know Hebrew. You guys know that, right? You want to hit up some French? Let's do that too, shit. What do you want to hit up, man? Let's do it, huh? Let's compare notes, right? We boast in Yahweh, man. Yahweh brains. We're trying to show you, brothers, that your brain can function at such a high level if only you would trust in Yahweh Zaba'awat. If you would just repent and put away the idols and follow Yahweh alone, like he told us over and over and over and over, right? If you would just do that, the Most High would give you, open your minds, man. You know what I'm saying? Like God, man, I was retarded, bro. We were all retarded. We're all stupid. We're all worms and fleas and dead dogs, right? Like that's, you know, ain't nobody special, man. You know? Special ed, hell yeah. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I was on a short bus. How about that shit, huh? Everybody want to hear that so bad. Oh, you're a short bus. You know what? I was on a short bus. Most High took me off the short bus. Put me on the regular bus, right? Okay? That's what the Most High does. You tired of being on the short bus? Well, how about you turn to Yahweh alone and see if he don't... Try reading. Go read 1 Kings, the 8th chapter. The whole thing. Go do it. Pay attention around the 40th verses, all right? How about you do that? How about you go and read 1 Kings, the 8th chapter. Really read it. You know? Absorb it. Pay attention. Okay? And do what it tells you when it comes to praying. Okay? And see if it doesn't help. See if it don't change something. Pray to Yahweh alone. Not no Jesus. Not no nothing. No. Pray towards Jerusalem. Get on your hands and get on your elbows, get on your knees, put your face in the dirt, okay? Put your hands, your palms facing towards the heavens, yo, and pray to Yahweh just like Solomon did. You know what I'm saying? Get on your face, get on your whole front of your body if you have to, like Dawad, man, like Malak Dawad, right? What did Malak Dawad do? Huh? Didn't he not prostrate himself completely, you know what I'm saying? Supplicating to the Most High Yahweh to save his child? You know? You gotta save your child. You gotta save your fruit. Your fruit's about to go bad. It's spoiling. Your manna. You gotta eat that manna, man. You can't leave it overnight. What's wrong with you? It's gonna get stanky. You want that stanky leg or what? What do you want? What do you guys want? What do you guys really want? Huh? What is it that you guys are really after? What is everybody after? What do you want? You gotta really think about that, you know? They don't know. You don't know. Gotta want Yahweh, man. You know? His glory, bro. Gotta want to exalt him, his name, his glory. Doesn't matter about you, man. What are you? You don't have nothing. We don't have nothing. Without Yahweh, we're nothing, man. So I'm telling you guys unlock your minds, man. Help yourselves. That's why flee Babylon. Save yourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Work on your own. And Jesus ain't gonna save you. No man can die for you, man. What are you doing? Do I have to go ultra precept mode on you and chop you to bits? Huh? Dissect you? With just the fact that you can't go read Psalms, man. Go look up the scripture. You can't. No man can redeem his brother. The soul is too precious. The redemption of the soul is too precious. Here, you want the precept for it? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Ooh. There's so many precepts. What are you guys gonna do? Oh, here we go. Right off the bat. Psalms 49, 7 through 8. Right? Redeem. The word is redeem. Right? It's 62:99 if you want to go look it up in the Hebrew. No man by any means can redeem his brother, nor give Yahweh a ransom for him. For redemption of the soul is precious. Go look it up. Psalms 49, 7 through 8, man. You know? It's another story. It's not story, I should say, lesson. Yahweh willing. Anyway, so you gotta work on your own stuff. You gotta build your own house. You gotta build your house. You know? You don't know what building your house means. Go look up my lesson, man. Build your house. Okay? You got to start clearing out your yard, man. You got to clear out all the thorns and briars that are in your head, right? You got to clear out that Christ, man. I'm sorry, but you got to do it. That New Testament dude, it's gone. Got to go. Cuz he doesn't fit in with prophecies, man. He doesn't fit in anywhere. You know where he fit? No, you know what? Nah, Slock. You know what? He does fit in. You know where he fits in? Huh? He's the God of the false prophet of Deuteronomy 13, 1 through 5. How about that? What do you do with that one? Deuteronomy 13, 1 through 5. What are you going to do? Paul was the false prophet, the man of the lie spoken of in the Dead Sea Scrolls, okay? And his little flunkies, the New Testament Greek flunkies, right? All you camps, all you, just anybody messing, believing, right? The lies of this dead risen Savior God, okay? That's
whether he's black or white.
Whether he's black or white, you just turned him black again, right? Like all you did was take the old idol from way back in the day and turn him black again. That's all you Hebrews succeeded in doing, dude. Okay? All you Hebrew Israelite guys right over there in the camps and the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Pretending to be Hebrews anyways, because you ain't no real. Well, you are. You're just Ephraimites, man. You know what I'm saying? But you're pretending to be Judites. All you Ephraimites out there, man. Sorry, it's been coming out. It's been coming out like crazy that a lot of the so-called natives were so-called Negro. Like it's all over, man. Things are not how people freaking think, dude. Let's put it that way. All right. Things got jumbled up, but you know what? Yahweh's been revealing. Yahweh shows you, man, in the Torah. He shows you in his own words how everything was going to be, how everything is, who everybody is, all that stuff, man. You gotta plow the land. You know? Are you plowing? It says Judah must plow. Are you plowing? Are you plowing the right field? Or are you off in a dark corner somewhere? Huh? Digging yourself the same pit, the same hole, not going anywhere, going in circles, right? Anyway, you got to drop the idol, man. You got to drop the idol and turn back to Yahweh. Like I said, just go try 1 Kings 8 chapter, pray towards Jerusalem, man. See if it don't help. Get rid of the Christ idol, man. It's not good. I'm about to do a total dissection on your Greek book anyway, so it's best that you just get out now before you burn inside the house, because I'm kicking in the doors and setting the whole shit on fire. All right? I'm going to show everybody what's good in it. You know what I'm saying? What is good in there is just what they hijacked from the Torah. So I'm going to show everybody that, and then I'm going to show them all the mistakes, all the blasphemies, so that everyone can have the knowledge. Let's share with the class. Okay, so anyway, let's get to the actual lesson. I just spent 20 minutes ranting on some crazy stuff. I don't even know why. But anyways, oh yeah, because it's, sorry, but the Jesus side, I'm just tired of the image of jealousy, man. I'm tired of wickedness. I'm tired of seeing the same old satanic bullshit every day that is filth in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, you don't even want to leave your house, man. Like, the Williams brothers is just going to yoke you up, man. You never know. They're just hiding around the corner or something, bro. Like, dude, you don't want to do anything. Like, you just want to stay in the Most High's fucking chambers, man. His secret places. Just, this place is wickedness. You need to go home already. Our land needs to be cleansed. Okay, so yeah, that's right. We were going recapping. Okay, so basically, War of the Middle East, America, and then at the time of America, that's when we get delivered, right? Everyone into the wilderness. There's like the road of holiness, the road of righteousness, whatever, the holy highway, where all the Judites, all the southern tribes who were sealed first get to go home. It says, I'm about to get it in the Hebrew. It's the angel Michael will be sent to help lead us out, to help collect us, just like in Egypt. That's the angel of the covenant. The covenant was back in Exodus that he would send an angel before us to lead us in the way, and that's Michael. He sent the angel of his face, the angel of his presence, right? Who is the prince of the host of the army, the so-called Son of God, and don't take me out of context. There's no Jesus type Son of God, nothing. But he's sons of God, Benai, Alahayim is written of in Genesis 6. Break down the Hebrew. It's the sons of God, man, the sons of the power. Right? And it's the talking about the angels, man. It's the same word that's used, the same phrase, Benai Alahayim, that's used for in Job 1, where it talks about the sons of God. Okay? Go look up Daniel. In fact, we'll just get it. We're right here in Daniel. How about we just get it in Daniel? Look, so don't be scared when you see Son of God, right? When you're reading, trying to decipher the Apocrypha and trying to go over our writings and get back what's ours, right? What was perverted. So don't freak out if you guys see something like that. Because it's not talking about what you're talking about, right? This is what we all got to do. We all got to take off the Christ goggles, okay?
You know what? That's deep.
Huh.
That's deep because where I'm at...
Did you just read some? Yeah, Brother Tabak's been hacking it up over there.
This goes in with what you're saying. What we all got to do. We all got to take off. What they all got to take. We all been off.
I know, right?
They got to take off the Christ thing, the whole idol thing, and your assurance awaits you.
You got something? Read it off. Read it off. Let's see what you got. Where are you working at?
This is Exodus 14:13. Yahweh's assurance. Moses said to the people, "Do not fear. Stand fast and see the salvation of Yahweh, Salah, that He will perform for you today. For as you have seen Egypt today, you shall not see them ever again. Yahweh shall make war for you, and you shall remain silent."
Oh.
And
See, watch, hold on real quick for a second, because look at what it said, man. It says, fear not, right? So stop being afraid. Yahweh's going to deliver us. You know what I'm saying? What did he say? This, you're not going to see the Egyptians anymore. This is Deuteronomy 28:68, when it says that by the way whereof I told you, you're not going to see it anymore again. The place there that I told you, by the way, like the area, you're not going to see that Egypt anymore, but I'm going to bring you into a different type of Egypt, right? He told you, you're not going to see those Egyptians anymore like that, right? And what did he say? He's going to make war for us? Is that what it said? We get that.
He's going to make war for us.
War. See? So what are you scared of? What do you think you're going to do? You ain't going to do nothing.
And what did he tell us? To remain silent. So don't panic. Don't try to go
Yep.
by.
Khan, don't be running around with the head chicken with the head cut off, okay? It's alright. Everything's okay. We're just supposed to look forward, pray to Yahweh, look for his salvation, which he is going to send his messenger, his angel, to come help us, just like it was stated in the days of old in Isaiah. We're going to get all that right now. In fact, let's start working on it. I'm going to actually do a whole lesson on breaking down Michael. I'm going to do a lesson breaking it down, all the Michael scriptures in the Torah, and I'm going to break down all the Michael scriptures in the Dead Sea Scrolls, and then I'm going to show you how they took parts of his attributes and parts of his prophecies and all that stuff that the Most High gave us about him, and how they perverted it into the Christ idol. So see, that's what Christ is. Your Jesus New Testament, your Mashiach, right? I'm just going to use that because everybody gets all hurt. No, I say Christ isn't the Messiah. Yes, your Messiah, Christ, Jesus, Yehoshua, Yahushua, Yeshaya, all of them are the same, dude. Right? They all died. They all did this. They all did that, okay? You guys could try to do the little scripture buck dance all you want, but I'll hack you up in the Greek, bro. Let's do it. Anyway, so, okay, so, or if you want to do Hebrew, I got me a Hebrew New Testament. What's up with all you guys? Okay, even you New Testament, okay, you could be reading the New Testament, but you're still trying to translate it in Greek? Why don't you do it in Hebrew? You know they have Hebrew New Testaments, right? Like the English KJV next to the Hebrew. You've seen mine, right? Like, I have the shit annotated, but whatever. You guys are just slacking. Alright, but anyway. They even have KJVs. I even have a KJV in my room that's half it's the KJV English with the Hebrew side by side. Why can't you guys even read those? Where's you guys with those? At least. Whatever. Laziness. Okay, so I'm gonna do the Michael thing because, like I said, the New Testament idol is basically a jumbled up, perverted version of Michael, our people as a whole, right? Or I guess I should say the elect or the chosens of Yahweh, right? And the Yahweh himself, and King Dawat. Okay, they took all that, all them stories, all that stuff, and they like jumbled it all together and said that it was one man. You know, Christ is like everybody. He's like everybody, everything, everywhere, every time, did everything. Right. But anyway, so let me get this real quick just to show you that when it says Son of God, don't freak out, because a lot of the New Testament guys are actually going to try to use this against us, probably. Us Old Testament guys, right? Oh, hold on. Which everybody's afraid to deal with. I don't know why everybody's afraid. Man, Sakari sit-downs, bro. I hate to call you out, dude, and I hate to even mention anybody's names or anything, but I got really hurt. You know what I'm saying? Not like hurt, you know, I'm not, but I don't really, nothing really phases me anymore, but like, I'm just like, bro. Because brother Dan from Walking True, shout out to that brother, man. That video was dynamite earlier today. You know what I'm saying? That video was dynamite. So anyway, you know, okay, so Sakari, dude. Okay, bro, listen. I don't even want to call you out because you freaking blasphemous, son. You need to, like Brother Dan was saying, you're one of the ones that needs to get the 40 minus 1, right? The 39 stripes, right? You gotta get lashing for each one of our tribes, yo. And then a stoning. But we'll give you a chance, but you need to stop like right now, like 10 minutes ago right now, like 3 years ago right now. You need to stop. But anyway, dude.
That's why I say stoner.
Bro, I know, right? Bro, listen. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't want to call it whatever. Okay, everybody get mad, whatever. I'm trying not to call anybody out, nothing anymore, and do all that stuff. But seriously, dude, why didn't you answer me back? Why didn't you get up the comments, man? Why didn't you like approve the comment? Dan, you know what's up, bro. I'm sure you've seen it because I replied to the comment that you had put to Sakari sit-downs, right? To Al-Azhar when he was going after Zion Lex or whatever. And Dan knows what I'm talking about. Dan was on there. He was questioning Sakari. And then I got on that same comment and I asked Sakari some questions. And I was like, dude, why don't you go against someone that actually knows what they're talking about in the Hebrew, in the Old Testament, and nothing. In fact, the comment even disappeared from the board. And then watch, he'll go and approve the comment or something now, so it'll pop back up. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I got my tablet. Let me see if it's still there. Hold on. If it's there, my bad. Okay? If it's there right now, if I go right now and it's there, then I apologize. But if it's not there, yo, that's messed up. That's messed up. Okay, hold on. I went to the wrong one. They have 2 of them. It's the Zion Lex checked by Gorilla Hebrew one. I just want to see. I'm just mad. I'm just like, come on, yo. At least put the comment up. Like, what? You could have that comment, but you can't have. Bro, hold on. Dude, I'm really hoping for. Oh, it's not. Look, bottom. Look, I'm trying to. Okay. See, it won't go up anymore. Look. Dan should have a comment on here. Walk in truth. Right? Walk, capital N, truth. Okay? Go check out that brother. Brother Dan from the Walk and I'll show his page. Go check him out. Brother's a solid, very wise brother. Always leaves you pondering and thinking and meditating on the day. Look at that. I don't see my comment. Look, I'll even open it up. It's not nowhere. He had started the comment. I went and commented on the comment. Okay, right? Just trying to like, come on, man. Like, come on, Sakari. Like, what's up? Like you're running around. Okay, what I was really doing, my bad. But I was bitching. Like, dude, why are you going and picking on Zion Lex? Dude, Zion Lex, seriously, he's a signetter brew, man. He's a freaking coon, dude. He sold his ass out. He works with the commissions, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't bro. If I was in New York, dude, you freaking are. Everyone is so lucky that we live in New Mexico, dude. Because if we were in New York, man, I would be yelling at all the Masons in their faces, bro. I'd be bearing my arms up and down the motherfucking street in the name of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh. Right? Glorifying that name, showing them what true Yahweh worship is, right? Not this. Okay, I'm trying not to show his face now. I don't mean to call brother out, nothing, man. I'm just like, but seriously, dude, like, come on, man. They're like, what's up with the comment, dude? Come on, man. Come on. Answer me back, bro. Come on. Start a dialogue, yo. You think you say everyone, Judah defending him, all this stuff, right? Didn't Sakari, so it's saying that I don't even want to show it because people are going to be, I'm not trying to be like that. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like you said your own words. You said that everyone has to start defending their doctrine, right? We'll defend your Christ doctrine. Let's do it. Let's open up a discussion. How about we discuss Ezekiel's chapters 40 through 48? And amongst other things. We could discuss a plethora. We could sit down, right? You claim yourself to be Levi, right? Huh? You're a Levite, right? You claim, Mr. Sakari? You're a Levite, right? We even kind of look alike. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like when you put your head wrap, I put my head wrap on. We even kind of look the same, long lost brothers and shit, man. We the same, tone, we same, same beard and shit. Like, come on, man. I used to have long hair. Like, yeah, I got locks now, though. You know what I'm saying? But like, come on, man. This, so what's up? This is build. You want to discuss the thing? Let's discuss it. Yo, everyone's afraid to discuss this shit. Everyone's afraid to get down and to hit it up, man. You know what I'm saying? I tried to do it with the short bus crew. They ain't even no discussion with that. That was just like straight dudes just being wicked. But at least Sakari knows that who's Hebrews are Hebrews and stuff. Like, at least he's, and they're all wicked, man. That's what I'm saying. Prove yourself, okay? If you're not wicked, how about you prove the shit, man? We all know everybody else was wicked. You were born of Tahar, okay? So show that you're not wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? Defend your Christ. How about anybody? Anybody that wants to come and defend their Christ? Discuss whatever. But like I said, we're going to break down the Michael completely. Let's see. We're already 35 minutes. I haven't even gotten started with this shit. Sorry, but I was just saying, man, like, come on, man. Why you gotta do it like that? Why you gotta take off Dan's comment, too? Why does Dan have to be, what's that shit called? Collateral damage from just me leaving a comment. And I'm not even trying to get on nobody's ass anymore like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm of course get on everybody's ass, everybody, the wicked. I'm gonna tread the courts, bro. That's all I'm saying. I gotta guard the courtyards. So I'm gonna guard the courtyards. You know what I'm saying? If I see a threat that needs to be dealt with, I'll deal with it, man. If not, man. You got other brothers trolling, doing the work, man. Everybody's doing different work. Everybody's got different lots. You know what I'm saying? But it just so happened that I came across a weed known as Sakari sit-downs, and I had to deal with it because these brothers are claiming Sakari sect, and I know about the real Sakari sect that was in league, I guess you could say, with the Zadokwa, with the Zadoks, right? Sakari's claiming to be a Levite, right? So let's see what's up. Let's compare Levite skills. How about that? Levites. Let's see. Let's talk. You want to talk about Levites? Talk about Levites. So how about we talk about Levi? Let's do it. Come on, man. Why not? I'm scared. Probably not even gonna watch. Probably not even watch this shit. Everyone's scared. Everyone runs away. Everyone don't want to deal with it. And then I show evidence, and people just bitch at me. Okay, so sorry to rant. Sorry to rave. Things, stuff happens. I don't know. I don't have control over any of the things that, like, I mean, I try to, I try to, like, curb my thoughts and, like, have control over my mouth and stuff. But really, when I start going, it just, like, kind of flows. And you gotta go with Yahweh's will, man. So, if it comes out, it comes out. And I'm sorry, Slack. But, it just does. God, where is this damn... Hold on. Slack, I don't mean to... I'm just trying to... Oh, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I need the... Oh, here we go. Look, I'm freaking retarded. Sorry, Slack. I'm retarded. Alright, so here we go. We're in Daniel chapter 4, okay? Daniel chapter 4 and 25. And he answered and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose. Because remember, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego just got tossed in the fire. See, look. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego are delivered. Okay? Delivered by who? Walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. Or in the Chaldee, or in the Hebrew, it says there is no hurt in them. Okay? So there was no hurt in them. So they were walking around in fire. In fire. Okay? Could you imagine seeing someone standing in fire, just kicking it? Just not even a singe, no burning, no nothing, just there? Right? Is people ready to see some stuff like that? Are you ready to see things like that?
They ain't ready to see no more.
Yeah, not ready for nothing. Nobody's ready. What do you know? What do we know? Nothing. And the form of the fourth. So there was a fourth one, right? So there was 3. So there was the covenant. And then the fourth, which is lying in prostration to the Most High, is like the Son of God. Right? Is like the Son of God. Which gives you a precept. You see that? Okay? You see that? Okay, Son of God. And everybody's like, oh, it's Jesus, right? Jesus was with the 3 children and he saved them, right? Even though your book tells you that Jesus had no form until he was put in the flesh. But, whatever. What do I know? But anyways, it says the form of the fourth. You better, man. You guys, oh, you're going to like the dissection, man. Anyways, the form of the fourth is like the Son of God. Okay, look, they even give you precept. What do they give you precept for? Look, watch, check it. Job 1 and 6. Also, verse 28. What's in verse 28? Let's go verse 28. See what's up. Then Nebuchadnezzar... Oh, look. Who hath sent his angel. Damn, look at that. Who hath sent his angel. Chapter 6 and 22. Hold on, I want to... Let's go to, precepts. Precepts. My God hath sent his angel. Man, his angel. It means an angel. Oh, wow. Son of God actually means angel. Who would have thought? Look. Sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him. So look, Yahweh sends his angel and delivers his servants that trust in him. Not Jebus. Not HaMashiach, Yahushai, or Yeshaya, or whatever. Yehoshua, Yeshua, Jibijibur. And have changed the king's words and yielded the bodies. Okay. Look, there's even a precept. You want to even get the precept? You want to even... Look, Psalm 34 and 7. Let's get it real quick. Psalm 34 and 7. Hold up. Psalm 34. Hold on. It's a lot of Psalms. Alright. Oh, man. Okay. Wow. What does it say here? Look. It says, the angel of Yahweh encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. Wow. Wow. He delivers them. See, look, the angel of Yahweh. Not Jebus. Okay. Not HaMashiach. Not the Christ. Okay. No. The angel of Yahweh encampeth around about them that fear him. So if you fear Yahweh, the 7 eyes, man. And delivereth them. Okay. He delivers them. He delivers us just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Okay. Delivered by the Son of God, okay, one like the Son of God, which gives you Job 1 and 6, and if you go to Job 1 and 6, look. Okay, we got the JPS, Job 1 and 6, right? Check it. What you know about this? And this is actually Brother Tabak's JPS, so thought off that brother for lending me this for the moment, just because it was kind of, out of nowhere. I didn't think I was going to be doing this. But anyways, look. I like the way this has it phrased. On one day, the divine beings presented themselves before Yahweh. That's pretty deep, man. Divine beings.
And you know that they were tall.
Yeah, that's deep, yo. That's deep. They're taller than the average man, too. Read Second Esdras. You know what I'm saying? The second chapter, they try to say it's Jesus, but they're taller than reasonable men, man. You know what I'm saying? And the adversary, look, even has a footnote. Ha-Satan, or Ha-Shatan it should be. The adversary came along with them. Let's break that down in Hebrew. Look at that. Watch, look. Wa-Yahai, right? And it came Hayawam a day, right? And there came the day. Wa-Yaba'al, and they came the sons Benai, Ha-Alahayim, right? Or Ha-Alayam, which is the, or Alahai, it's actually Alahayim, because it's actually Alahai. But it's, I was mistaken. But anyways, and came the sons of the Alahayim, of Ha-Alahayim, of the gods, right? The God of gods, right? Basically is what it's saying. Right? La Ha Thayatzab, right? And they came, right, Al Yahweh, and they assembled before Yahweh, Wa Yaba'al, and he was there, Gam Hashatan, and Satan, okay? So look, but anyways, Benai Ha-Alahayim, which is the sons of the Alahayim, which is the same thing in Genesis 6. But that's what it is. The angel of Yahweh encampeth around about them and that fear him and delivereth them. Okay, he delivereth them. Hold on, watch. We're gonna mark this real quick. We're gonna get some precepts to that. What does it say? Exodus 23 and 20. Okay, Exodus 23 and 20. Let's get it. Hold on. Slap. 23 and 20. What does it say? Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. See, he sends an angel before us to keep our way and to prepare the place where I have prepared, right? Or to bring thee into the place where I have prepared. Remember this, we're going to keep hitting this one. We're going to keep jabbing and jabbing and jabbing and jabbing. Okay? Beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not. What? Look, beware of him and obey his voice. That's a commandment, obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. Okay? So the name of Yahweh is inside of this angel because this angel speaks on behalf of Yahweh. Whatever he says, that is what Yahweh commanded him to say. So he is the messenger. He comes and brings the messages of Yahweh. But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice, so if we listen to him, which is actually listening to Yahweh, not saying this angel is Yahweh, but I'm just saying if you listen to the voice that the angel is saying, he is saying the words of Yahweh, so you are actually listening to the words of Yahweh, in turn listening to Yahweh. And do all that I speak. See, if thou shalt indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, meaning his voice is what Yahweh is speaking, right? Can we all understand? Do we all have reading and comprehension skills? Then I will be an enemy unto thine enemies and an adversary unto thine adversaries, okay? Or what does it say? I will afflict them that afflict thee. Right? And for my angel shall go before thee. Again, he said it. Angel, go before thee. Okay, so check it out. What else do we got? Isaiah 63 and 9, right? Because what does this verse say again? And the angel of Yahweh, where are we again? Psalm 34 and 7. Angel of Yahweh encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. So this angel delivers us. Right? In the name of Yahweh. What does it say? Isaiah 63 and 9. He doesn't die for anybody. He doesn't do nothing. No, Yahweh sends his angel, and the angel does things that he tells him to do. And one of those things is to protect us, just like he did Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. As says Isaiah 63 and 9. Doesn't mean we worship these things. Doesn't mean we pray to these things. No, it just means that Yahweh uses things, just like he used Cyrus to come free our people. Doesn't mean Cyrus is our savior or nothing like that. No, he just used Cyrus to set us free, because in turn Yahweh was the one that set us free. Okay, so let's get Isaiah 63 and 9, as it says. You see that in the pink? 63 and 9. Okay, 63 and 9. In all their look, let's get 8. For he said, surely they are my people, children that will not lie. So we are his people, and we are not lying anymore. So he was their savior. So Yahweh is our savior, not Jebus, not Christ. No. In all their affliction, he was afflicted, and the angel of his presence saved them. So see, he was afflicted with our affliction. You know what I'm saying? Like he was mad. He was made jealous. We made him jealous with them that are no gods, right? And the angel of his presence saved them. Do you see that? That, angel of his presence saved them. And in his love and in his pity, he redeemed them. He bared them and carried them all the days of old. Man, what don't you get? Look, it even gives you more precepts. Look, Exodus. Look, see that G? Exodus 33 and 14. Let's go get that real quick. Let's see what that has to say. What is it? What does Exodus 33 and 14 have to say? All right. Let's get it. Look. And he said, my presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. Meaning look, and it gives you Isaiah 63 and 9. Look. His presence. That's his presence. Chapter 40, 34, and 38. Get that. Chapter 40, 34, and 38. This is how you do precept work, children. Well, look. Then a cloud covered the tent of the congregation, and the glory or the presence of Yahweh filled the tabernacle. See that? And Masha was not able to enter the tent of the congregation because the cloud abode thereon, and the glory or the presence of Yahweh filled the tabernacle. So the glory of Yahweh is his presence. The presence is the same word as face, which means it's that angel. That angel was the cloud. Okay? That was the cloud. That was the pillar. Okay? That was the angel. Who's the angel? We're going to find that. Look, he saved them. Look, even your books, Acts 7 and 38. Let's go. Look, I'll even show you in your own book. Acts 7 and 38. You don't know your own book? Look, I know you, bro. Look, Acts 7 and 38. What? This is he that was in the church in the wilderness with the angel, which spake to... what does it say? Look. This is that Masha, which said unto the children of Yasha'al, a prophet shall the Lord give you and raise up unto you to your brethren like unto me. Him you shall hear. This is he. So it's talking about Jebus, right? Look. Let's go back. Let's even get... man, this is horrible. This is an awful chapter. See, look. Let's get Moses. He's talking about Moses. Hold on. Look. Man, chapter 7 is horrible because they got 7 and 16. I am still waiting. I'm gonna die waiting for this one, bro. Waiting for someone to explain Acts 7 and 16 to me. One of these New Testament cats, right? Brother Dan be bashing people's heads in with this one. I'm still waiting too. Shit, we still waiting. Me and Dan waiting. We waiting. We're just sitting here. It's like that meme on Facebook with that skeleton that's sitting on the bus bench and it's like all waiting for Jesus, right? What does it say? Okay. Look. See, look, Moses, right? The same Moses. This is that Moses, right? The prophet. So they're trying to say this prophet was Jebus, right? This is he that was in the church in the wilderness with the angel which spake to him in the Mount Sinai and with our fathers who received the lively oracles to give unto us. To whom our fathers would not obey, but thrust him from them with their hearts turned back again into Egypt. So even they knew, you know what I mean? Everybody always goes back to Egypt and turns their hearts. But look, the angel which spake to him on Mount Sinai. It even gives you Isaiah 63 and 9. And then it tells you to go verse 53. What does it say in verse 53? Who have received the law by the disposition of angels and have not kept it. The law of disposition of angels, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it even talks about this angel in your own damn book, and you don't even know, man. What's the purpose of your Jesus? I want to know the purpose of your New Testament, dude, man. You know? It wasn't to die for sins. I know it wasn't that. You know? So what was it? Okay, anyway. We're on Isaiah 63 and 9. I think we're good on that. Okay, but anyway, so we got this angel, right? This angel's always doing things. He's the one who was sent before us in the wilderness. He redeems us all the days of old. He encamps around those that fear him and delivers them. Okay, who is this? Who is this angel? He's the same angel that helped Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Let's go to Daniel chapter 10 and see if we can't figure out this mystery, okay? And what does it say? Let's go to verse 10 because it's the paragraph. See that? It means paragraph. And behold, a hand touched me, which set me upon my knees and upon the palms of my hands. And he said unto me, O Daniel, a man greatly beloved, understands the word that I speak unto thee, and stand upright, okay, or upon thy standing. And unto thee am I now sent. And when he had spoken this word unto me, I stood trembling. So an angel came to Daniel to tell him something. Then he said unto me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand, and to chasten thyself before thy power, thy words were heard, and I am now come for thy words. So see, all you have to do is just set your heart to understand, man, you know? But the princes of the kingdom of Persia withstood me. The prince of the kingdom, of Persia withstood me. That prince, right? Because this is an angel. So the physical prince wasn't standing him. It was a spiritual prince, because there's a spiritual prince or spiritual power over all the nations. So this is the prince of Persia. This is why they have that movie, The Prince of Persia, right? Controlling the sands of time and all this stuff, right? Freaking Jake Gyllenhaal, faggot. Anyways, once the 20 days, right? For 1 and 20 days. So that's 21 days, which is 3, which is a covenant. So it was like a certain amount of time. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me. Man, you see that? Or the first. See, one of the first. See, Rosh, it's the word Rosh. Shar, the Rosh Shar, the chief prince. The chief prince came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia. And now I am come to make thee understand. So Michael came. So this is a spiritual battle. This is a spiritual war going on right now, man. You know what I'm saying? These demons, this angel was fighting with this demon, and then Michael came and helped. because these guys are doing witchcraft, man. All the Chaldeans and all the wicked mystery school cats, man, they be doing all that witchcraft, summoning demons and shit to fight against the host, to try to help prevent these things from happening. But it's futile, man. It ain't gonna happen. It did happen. Look, obviously we're reading it. Now I am come to make thee understand what shall befall thy people in the latter days, for yet the vision is for many days. So Michael came and helped, right? Let's jump down to verse 20 and see what happened. Then he said, knowest thou wherefore I am come to thee? Do you know why I'm coming to you? He said, and now I will return to fight with the prince of Persia. So he's going to go back to the battle. And when I am come forth, lo, the prince of Grecia shall come. So after that prince is going to go, then the power over Greece, which is Hashatan, is going to come. But I will show thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth, and there is none. So, but either way, the angel is going to show him what's noted in the scriptures of truth, that there is none that holdeth with me in these things, or strengtheneth himself, okay, in these things, but Michael your prince. So no one else knew what this angel knew except for Michael the prince, and which was given to that angel from Yahweh, by Yahweh. So Yahweh gave this to the angel, and the only two angels that knew were him and Michael, which is Michael our prince, or Shar. Okay, same thing with son of God. It wasn't even son of God, it's Shar in Hebrew. With that Daniel 2, look, I'll even show you. Show you in the Hebrew. I'm just using the JPS right now because it's really easy for like cross-reference. How easy is it for you to pick up the Hebrew using the JPS, Ak?
I think it's everybody should start off with the JPS.
Right?
If you're trying to learn
the Hebrew, right? To get fluent at it and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so because we love the stones, don't we? Well, we love the stones in this house. Stones is the stone. The stones is the stones, man. It's got Hasham, you know. But if you're trying to learn Hebrew, the fastest, most efficient way, this house suggests the JPS from experience. Okay, so kid tested, mother approved, right? Anyways, where are we at? We're on Daniel. We need the verse where it says, oh, we're on 3, Shlach. Where it says that the burning in the furnace. Hold on, Shlach. Hold on, where is it at? Where is it at? What verse was it? Burning furnace, the ministry, reply answer. I see 4 men. Okay, verse 25, chapter 3. But I see 4 men walking unbound and unharmed in the fire, and the fourth looks like a divine being. So see, it's not Son of God, divine being. See, I like how that translates. I like the way that translates in this version. See? Look right there, divine being. Oh, it's chapter 25, that's why. See, look. 25 at the end of the verse, okay? So you got 25. Let's see. Hold on, Slack. Unharmed. Sharayan, okay? Arabaha and 4, right? Sharayan, Mahalakayan, right? Bahan, where is it at? Labar Alahayan, okay? Divine beings, Alahayan, okay? So anyways, this is the same dude the whole time, okay? It's the same one the whole time. Same Michael, the same Shar, the same one that came and talked to Moses in the burning bush, the same one, because he bears the name, obviously, so he had to be the one. And then he was the same one And Joshua, like I said, I'm going to go more extensive, break down everything. I'm going to go a lot more extensive. So like, I've got just like a lot of things going on, and then that train had me all distracted and stuff. So, but anyways, Michael the Prince. But anyways, and then we're going to get 12 more. Okay, so this is what starts the real meat of this scripture. So we've been off on explaining a bunch of things, so now it's time to really just get down in the dirt. Why? Because what does it say? And at that time, which is where we left off in the last video, at that time, which is that day, Michael shall stand up, okay, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble which was never since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time that people will be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, right? And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to everlasting shame and contempt. So when everything starts to pop off, there's going to be a time of Jacob's trouble, a time like never before, right? Wilderness, hunting down, Hunger Games, all this stuff, right? It's going to be crazy. Because like I said earlier, there's going to be like there's the road of righteousness, right? Which everybody, the southern tribes, everyone that's sealed right now, getting first. The tribes of Ephraim, right? The ones that are joined to idols. And that will come later, all the Ephraimites, they go into the wilderness as well, but they're like guided, they're safe, and they'll be preserved and wander the wilderness until the time of the ships of Tarshish, or the ships of Spain, Tarshish. Which, if you need proof that Tarshish is Spain, we could bust out the Strong's Concordance, because they'll tell you themselves. But anyways, so Michael is going to be sent to deliver. See, Michael shall stand. Where's your boy Jeebus? Where does he fit in here, man? Where does he fit? Where does that New Testament cat fit anywhere in any of this? Michael shall stand, yo. That standeth for the children of thy people. So Michael's the one that stands. What's going to happen when Michael stands? Okay? Let's get it in Malachi, right? And then we'll go hit up 2nd Esdras. But let's get Malachi real fast. Let's get Malachi 3. Right? Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. And Yahweh whom you seek shall suddenly come to his temple. Right? And it's not actually Yahweh, it's actually Lord, lowercase Lord. This is not Yahweh, Salak. And the Lord whom you seek shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant whom you delight in. Behold, he shall come, saith Yahweh. So that one's Yahweh because it's all caps. Zaba'awat. But who may abide in the day of his coming, and who shall stand when he appeareth? Now, what is this talking about? Okay? Now, this is where you have to know some Hebrew. Okay, Slack. Hold on, let me get the GPS again. This is where you have to know some Hebrew. We're going to get it in the GPS because it's a little easier to, like I said, break down side by side. And the phrasing of it's pretty alright in this one too. So, we're in Malachi 3, okay? Malachi 3. Okay, see it? Let's read it in here. Behold, I am sending my oh shit, slug. Got that all dirty. Slug. Resin, you know, what are you gonna do? I am sending my messenger to clear the way before me, and the Lord whom you seek shall come to his temple suddenly. As for the angel of the covenant that you desire, he is already coming. Okay? But who can endure the day of his coming? Right? And then it's funny because, right, he is already coming, and then it goes to verse 2, but who can endure the day of his coming? It's funny because actually the JPS cut out, thus saith Yahweh. Look, because it says the same thing. Look, behold, I am sending my messenger. He will clear the path before me. Suddenly, the Lord whom you seek will come to his sanctuary, and the messenger of the covenant whom you yearn, behold, he comes, says Yahweh Zaba'awat. And so, see, it's funny. That's crazy. So the KJV and the Stones edition says Yahweh, right? Or thus saith Yahweh, but this does not. It omitted that. But it has it in the Hebrew. It's right here. Amar Yahweh Zaba'awath. Amar says Yahweh Zaba'awath. Okay? It says Yahweh of legions. But it did not translate it right here. Look, this is verse 1. Look. Look, verse 1, right? Verse 2 is right there. See that 2? So that means Zaba'awat Yahweh Amar. It doesn't have that. So that's weird, right? But anyways, it's good for what we're doing right now. So see, that's that side-by-side thing, because in the stones, it's like a little more, it's more paragraph form. So it's a little harder sometimes. You gotta be real fluent, you know what I'm saying? But this is for teaching purposes, so, I'm not reading, so I'd be reading, this, but, see, Yahweh Zaba'awat. Amar, right? Ba Amar, Yahweh Zaba'awat. But see, then you gotta go to the numeral, you gotta learn that it's Oz 1, Boz 2, Gaz 3, Daz 4, okay? But anyway, what are we getting? So we're going to break it down here, though, because it's easier to go across. Look. Behold, I am sending my messenger. What does it read in the Hebrew? Hananai, behold he, right? Behold him send, behold he sends, right? Because he yaz, he fa Hananai, so behold, Hana is look, behold, see, right? Hananai means like behold him, he send, shalak, sending, mala'akai, mala'ak, which is the same word right here, mala'ak, right? Because this is just the finished version. Whenever you have this ka, the hard K, at the end of a word, it will look like this in the modern Hebrew, okay? Just to let you know. But it's ma'alakai, which is his angel. That's an angel. Mala'ak is an angel. Hananai, behold him send his angel, ma'alakai, so it's ma'alak, and then ya at the end means his, his, it makes it possessive at the end. If it's he, it would be at the beginning, but at the end it makes it possessive, so his, behold his, sending his angel, or angel his angel, wafana, and was, and in his face, fana, or in his face, the fana, which is face, fana, darak, right? Darak, which darak, because that's a ka, remember? Darak, which is the path, the beaten path, the way that we should go. Like let me just show you in the Hebrew real quick. We'll go find it real quick. It means like a beaten path, like the path that we're supposed to go, like the true way. It links in with that road, the road of holiness. You know what I'm saying? That way of holiness, that road that we're gonna be, we're gonna be led down. It links in with that. It's the precept for that, right? We have Darak. What does Darak say, right? It's to tread, to walk, to string a bow, right? So it's the way of the bow, the way of you shoot the string bow, the bent, to lean, an archer, to tread down. What else? To lead forth or guide, right? To shoot what? The arrow. A road as trodden, figuratively a course of life or mode of action. So it's your course of life or mode of action. It's the way or highway, distance, journey, matter, conduct. See that highway, that holy highway. It's your destiny, man. Get that again. Destiny. Okay? That's what that means. Your destiny. The face of destiny. Okay? Look. Behold his sending his angel in the face, and the face of destiny, of the road supposed to be traveled to the face, to his face, to what? To his presence, to Yahweh's face. So this angel of the face is going to lead you to his face, the road, your destiny, the road traveled, man. That's what this is what we're talking about. Wafata'am, right? And suddenly, wa and fata'am is suddenly, and suddenly, yabawa, right? Suddenly he shall come to hayakalau. Does that sound familiar? Hayakal? Right? The Hayakal? What's the Hayakal? Check it out. Oh, man, where's my notebook? Oh, it's below. Look below. Boom. What's the Hayakal? That links in with the Torah, Temple, Tabernacle knowledge, okay? Hayakal. Look. We'll bust out both forms. Okay, we got the temple man. Okay, hold on, let me get the focus. temple man, and then we got the transformed to, you know what I'm saying, like the man temple, and then the regular temple. It's the same thing, just like, you know, like I said, if it were to transform, that's where they get Transformers. In fact, in the movie Transformers, I don't know for you to know this, there's like a cartoon movie, right? Because there's the old school 80s series, you know, like the first Transformers ones, the legit ones, the dudes whose voice is like in the movie. But anyway, the first Transformer Gen 1 or whatever, they have in the movie, there's a movie and it has Leonard Nimoy in it and shit. The movie Transformers, the movie, there's a city called the Autobot City. And it's the city where they all kick it, but the Autobot City itself transforms. And that's what that represents. It represents the temple. Because it like basically transforms into like a man to represent you, because the temple is you, because you are the temple. Even your freaking New Testament says, aren't you the temple of God? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, and this, okay, so the holy place, that's what it's called. The holy place is called the Hayakal. In fact, you guys want proof on this? Look, check it out. Watch, hold on. I gotta go get this real quick. Hold on, because I need the Zondervan. So hold on real quick. Say something to encourage you to the people. Bye.
So like, my mind went blank. He put me on the spot. Not that it's a big thing, but may Yahweh bless you and your family, to all the sincere Akyam and Akwath. Let that be what it is. So.
I don't even know. I just walked in. Okay, hold on. So check this out. I just want to show people. Because Judah Naz acts like he was like the inventor of the tabernacle knowledge, when Esau knew of this tabernacle knowledge, and they gave it to him. It's easy. We would have all stumbled across this eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, Slack. I'm trying to find exactly which one it was under, which definition. It's actually in the Zondervan. The Zondervan will even tell you itself. Hold on, where's it at, man? Where's it? Tenna House? I don't think so. Slack, everyone. I just really wanted. This was like spur of the moment, you know what I mean, type thing. What is it? Temple Tabernacle. What else is the name for it? Tent. Hold on, let me see. There's like multiple. That's how they like to do it. They hide definitions in under certain definitions. Retarded. Anyway, okay, hold on. Temple. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Check this out. Look, we would have. Yahweh just had it happen a certain way so that things could be revealed. But eventually, this would have been found. Trust me, this would have been found. Like, I just look. Anyways, that's what just shows you. Yahweh will do what he wants to do. Okay, so this is under the definition temple. This is in the Zondervan for all you guys that naysayers of the temple knowledge, right? Well, check this out. Ezekiel 43, 10 through 12. Look, the temple consisted of 3 sections. The ulam, or it's alam, or the porch through which the temple proper was entered. So basically your alam, remember, is like the porch. That shows you that the wilderness, the alam actually goes from the altar, the entering the inner courts, right, up until the porch. So it includes the porch. You know what I'm saying? It says, right, or the porch through which the temple proper is entered, and the hekal, which is the hayakal, right? If you look it up, hayakal or holy place, look it up, the holy place, which was lighted by clerestory windows, which it's like they had window. Here, let me see if it has a little pic of it, just to kind of give you an idea of Solomon. So it's like a side view of Solomon's temples. There's those windows. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So see, look, there's the alam, there's the hayakal, and then what? Its dimensions were 30 feet, blah, blah, blah. What's the third one? The davir, or the debar, if you look it up. The holy of holies, the inner sanctum, right? Reached by the steps from the hayakal. So it shows you that there was 3. So they knew about this. Look. Ulam, hayakal, and debar. The alam, hayakal, and debar. The 3 steps. They knew about this, man. That's where it came from, bro. Like, people act like the Jews knew this, obviously. It's in Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionaries, and they just gave it to Judah. That's why he could only go so far with the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But it would have been stumbled across upon anyways. Most High reveals all things. You know? But anyway, what does it say? So anyways, look, what does it say? Okay, so behold, his sending his angel, and the face of the road or destiny, the traveled path to his face, right? And suddenly he will come towards the higher call, or to the higher call. So Michael's going to be sent to the higher call. You know what I'm saying? He'll come back down. What didn't he say? He removed his face from us? He moved us from his face, so he took the angel away from us. But now he's going to return the angel back to the higher call. Or back to the Debar, so that he could, you know what I'm saying? So that the presence can be seen to the holy place. He's returning to the holy place.
Oh, that means that you're going to see it first.
That'd be crazy, man. And it says what? Ha Adawan, right? The master or the Lord. Adawan comes from Adonai. Right? Because you could add was in there. This is what trips people up when they're trying to read the actual Hebrew. Because you're not going to find Hanani, or you might find Hanani in the Hebrew. But it comes from the root word Hana. That's the same word as this. Watch, where's it at? Where's the Hana? Where's the other Hana at? Hold on, slap. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was awful. That was a horrible... Come on, man. Quit messing with me, man. All right, slot. Hana. See, Hana? It's the same word. It's different when it has possessors. Like Mala'ak, that's the same thing as Mala'ak, but you add the ya at the end and it becomes Mala'akai, which is his angel, or he angel. You know, it makes it possessive. So that's what, and then you could add, see, Adon. It would just be Adon, but they add Adawan. It's because it makes it more full. The Lord, or the Master, because he's the Master, he's the Shar, he's the Prince, he's the one that's over us. He's the angel that's over us, man. He's the angel of light in the Dead Sea Scrolls, man. He's Melchizedek, the King of Righteousness, man. You know what I'm saying? Or the Malak Zadakwa, the King of Righteousness. The Prince of Righteousness, basically. The one that's over our people. Ha-Adawan. Okay, the master, the Lord, you know, basically over us. That, Ashar, which means that. Ashar, Atham, that towards Ma-Bakwashiam. Okay, Ma-Bakwashiam. So it's the root word is Bakwash. You got Yam, which makes it pearl, and Ma, which makes it possessive, right? Which is, look, and the Lord whom you seek, so showing you that that's Lord, the Lord. Ha-Adawan, that, whom, it's just that. Atham, that towards, that you, or I guess it could be you, you know, that towards you seek. So it's that towards the seekings, towards your seekings. Basically, because it's Yam, towards your seekings. Ma, it makes it possessive to you. Atham, towards your seekings, Wa Mala'ak, and the angel, right? Ha Barayath, which is the Ha Barayath, the oath, right? Or the covenant. Look, see? Came to his temple. The temple is the higher call, so it shows you that Michael's going to come back to the temple suddenly, right? And the angel of the covenant that you desire. Look, it even says A. Look, let's go look at the footnote. What does it say? Apparently, the messenger of the previous sentence is regarded as Israel's tutelary angel. So see, that's the angel. And what does it say? He will come, he will sit. Look, B is literally sit. See, so when you see this B, look, he shall act like a smelter. He will sit like a smelter and purger of silver. See? Wa Yashab, and he will sit Madzaraf, or Madzaraf, right, as a smelter. Wa Matahar, right, and a purger. He will purger the silver, purger of silver. Wa Tahar, and a purger of towards Ath Banai Lawai, the sons of Levi. Okay, which, okay, so tell me how to pronounce Levi. Okay, Lawai. Tell me how to pronounce that. If it's not Lawai, tell me what it is then. And then we'll have further discussions after that. But anyways, get back to the subject. Okay. And the angel of the covenant, or the oath, Ashar, right? Ashar Atham, will come to you, right? Will come towards you. Kafatzyam, right? Kafatsiam, which kafatsmans means that of your desirings, towards your desirings, that of your desire, towards you, of your desires, your desiring. So we desire to see the Yahweh's face, man, to see his angel, because we know that the Most High is with us then again. You know what I'm saying? That his presence is with us, his face is with us, his words are among us, you know? Kafatyam, Hana, oh, there's that Hana, behold, Ba, right? Which is behold he's here. Behold his coming. Amar says Yahweh Daba'awa, says Yahweh of legions, right? Amar means says. So right there, behold his coming. Behold his entrance, right? See? His coming. Who can endure the day of his coming? He is already coming. It doesn't say he is already coming. It says Hanaba, behold his entrance, behold his coming. So we are to behold this angel of the face of destiny, the face of the road of destiny that will lead you to the Most High's face, the one that we seek, right? The seek and desire. Okay, that's who's coming, right? And it says that he will smell. Okay, let's get it back into the KJV. But I just wanted to show you that that's what it says in the Hebrew, that it's the messenger. He's going to send his angel. He shall prepare the way before me, right? Which means he is the angel. It doesn't say prepare the way before me. It says that he's the face of the way of destiny towards his face. And Yahweh whom you seek, or it's the Lord, Salak, and the Lord, and it is the master whom you seek, because he's the master that we seek after, right? Shall suddenly come to his temple. Suddenly, right, shall come to the higher call. Even the messenger of the covenant, even the angel of the covenant, whom you delight in, whom you seek for, whom you delight in, whom you search after, he shall come, right? He shall come, or behold his coming, saith Yahweh of hosts. But who may abide the day of his coming, and who shall stand when he appeareth? So who's going to be able to withstand it? He is like a refiner's fire and a fuller's soap. He shall sit as a refiner and a purifier of silver, and he shall purify the sons of Lawai, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto Yahweh an offering in righteousness. So, the angel, that's why he says he's going to come. That's why the Most High said in Ezekiel, the 20th chapter, that when he takes us into the wilderness, he's going to plead with us face to face, his face to our face, right? Who's his face? Michael. He's going to plead with us face to face like he did with our fathers in the land of Egypt. How do you think we're going to be able to go, man? He's going to come. He's going to be with us again. He's going to come back to the higher call, Then shall the offering of Yahweh, and it says what? It says he will sit, right? He shall sit as a refiner. So he's going to sit back on that throne, on the mercy seat, right? Because is that not where he kicks it? Look, when we're in the wilderness, right? Because that'll be the wilderness tabernacle. Doesn't he come back to the higher call, and does not he sit on the throne? Representing the Most High sitting on his throne, right? What does it say? Then shall the offerings of Yahweh and Yerushalayim be pleasant unto Yahweh. So once the sons of Lawai are purged like gold and silver, then they can offer the offerings. Then the offerings will be pleasant as in the days of old, as in the former years, okay, or the ancient. So, the New Testament cats are going to have to explain the fact that the Levites are going to get purified again, because the book of Hebrews says there's not going to be no more Levitical office. And they're going to also explain the offerings that are going to be offered, as in the former years, the days of old, which we used to sacrifice things back then. Verse 5, I will come near to you to judgment. I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, the adulterers, against the false swearers, against those that oppress the hireling of his wages. So, all these people, he's going to judge our people in the wilderness, and he's going to judge the nations through warfare. Everybody, including those that oppress the hirelings, right? Or was it say, or defraud, right? the hirelings of his wages, which is not only what's happening to our people by Esau, because we're supposed to have our wages at sundown. They're supposed to give us our money that we worked for that day. But of course not. They either pay us weekly or bi-weekly. And then not only that, but then this is also talking about the camp spiritually. What? They're going out there. They had these people out there, right, doing this work, plowing the land, right, spiritually. But they rob them. They make them pay tithes, man. They rob them of their wages, man. You know what I'm saying? They ride the hireling of his wages, the widow, the fatherless, and they turn aside the stranger from his right. So even the stranger, that's why you heathen, blah, 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 blah. They don't let no one that wants to learn about Yahweh come learn. And so they turn the heathen to the from his right, from the right path. Saith Yahweh Tzaba'ath, for I am Yahweh, I change not. So he doesn't change. So why he would send some person, this man, to die for anybody is not what Yahweh said. Therefore you sons of Ya'aquab are not consumed. Even from the days of your fathers you are gone away from my ordinances, you have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith Yahweh Tzaba'ath. And you said, wherein shall we return? Salak, man, there's like a crazy cat fight going on outside. Man, stray cats, man, I'm telling you, man, it's just be crazy. Okay, but anyways, okay, so we know, I just wanted to get that because it says that Michael's going to come back. And it says what? Okay, so let's get, second Esdras now. Now let's jump to second Esdras and get what happens when Michael comes back. See, this is where they jacked the story of Revelations from, about Jesus coming back and all this stuff. Okay. Hold on, where is it at? It's 13, I believe. Yep. Okay, so let's get it. 13:1, second Esdras. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, right? Or a certain man as the wind. So that's how it's actually supposed to be translated. So it says, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof. So there's a certain man as the wind. So a certain man as the wind from the sea, right, that moves all the waves thereof, so moves all the people. I beheld, and lo, that man waxed great with the thousands of heaven. Right, which is with the clouds of heaven, right? So they try to say it's Jebus, but it's not really Jebus, it's Michael. And he turned his countenance to look, and all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice. Why? Because his voice is the voice of Yahweh. Like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. So when you apply fire to the grass, that's, And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea, or that came as the winds of the sea. So this is Michael. So they're going to come to try to subdue us. Because remember, Michael's going to come, right, and help deliver us from the wilderness, show us the path of our destiny, right, and he's going to lead us back to the land. And then when we're there, then Gog and Magog are going to see that happened, basically see that man. They're going to come to subdue us, right? They're going to Gog and Magog, we read about that they're going to come to try to seduce, to produce us, get us. And it says, and I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. So that same mountain is the mountain in Daniel. So let's get it real quick. The mountain in Daniel that crushed the Nebuchadnezzar statue. Right, let's see. See verse 35 of chapter 2, that no place was found for him, and the stone that smote the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. What stone is that? So it says what? For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountains without hands, that it break in pieces the iron and the brass. So this stone was cut out without hands. What stone is that? This same stone that he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. That stone became a great mountain, right? But I would have seen the region or place where the hill was graven, and I could not. So he's like, well, I was trying to find out where this hill was taken out of, but I couldn't see it, meaning it was graven without hands. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they that were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet did fight. So they're going to be afraid, but they're still going to fight. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But I only saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Remember, this is a spiritual vision. But he's basically saying the words of Yahweh, but there's an interpretation for this vision. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest. And they fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight Gog and Magog, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. And when I saw this, I was afraid. So basically what he saw is that the angel Michael came from the seas, and he gathered himself a mountain, sat on top of the mountain, and then when this great multitude came against him, he spoke the words of Yahweh, and the whole thing blew up. So that was the vision he saw, just like Daniel saw a vision of 4 beasts coming out of the sea, looking all crazy. That really didn't, he saw the vision, but physically that did not happen. There wasn't 4 beasts that came out of the ocean, just like this. You know what I'm saying? It's a vision. Now there's going to be an interpretation. Salak. Satan's trying really hard for this one not to come, like, to be all distractive and all, Anyways, and it says, after I saw the same man come down from the mountain and call unto him another peaceable multitude. So he's gonna call another peaceable multitude. And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, some of them were bound, and others some brought of them that were offered. Then I was sick through great fear, and I awaked. What does that say? What a great offer. It says what? Of the things that were offered. So some were brought of them that were offered, of the things that were offered. What's this offering referring to? It's offering referring to Isaiah. We are the offering. We are the suffering servant offered up. Look, the nations are going to offer us. That number multitude, that's the northern tribes. The southern tribes is the mountain. The northern tribes is the peaceable multitude. Check it out. We're going to get that. Isaiah 60, 6, the last chapter. What does it say? What does it say? Look. See, look. Verse 18. Look. I know their works and their thoughts, and it shall come that I will gather all nations in tugs, and they shall come and see my glory. This is the same thing we're reading about now. I will set a sign among them. I will send those that escape of them unto the nations. So those that escape this thing, the survivors of the nations, right? That says, come forth in Isaiah 45 says, come forth all you survivors of the nations and come plead your Jesus, right? It says those nations, I will send them to Tarshish and Pool and Lud and draw the boat to Tabal and Javan, to the isles of far off. So all the Mediterranean, there's going to be a bunch of fleet from the Mediterranean sent out, right? To the isles of far off, that they have not heard of my fame, neither have seen my glory. So he's going to send them everywhere. And they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles. So all these people that the survivors of those nations, he's going to send out and declare that glory among the rest of the surviving Gentiles and amongst the surviving Israelites. This is, they shall bring all your brethren. So these people that are going to declare that among the Gentiles, among all the nations, they're going to bring our brothers. They're going to bring the northern tribes back for an offering unto Yahweh out of all the nations, upon horses, in chariots, in litters, upon mules, upon swift beasts, to my holy mountain in Yerushalayim, saith Yahweh, as the children of Yasharal bring an offering in a clean vessel into the house of Yahweh. And I will also take of them for priests and for Levites, saith Yahweh, which means the people that are brought back. That meaning, there's going to be. This is part of the prophecies that there would be people that thought they were northern tribes, but actually they were Levites. This is part of the Judah comes from the mountains of Ephraim. Then in the latter times that he was going to take of those people, but before. It's because the southern tribe is going to return first. But of those same people, he was going to take some of them to be priests and Levites. Right? And what does it say? That these people are going to be brought, the second tribes, which we're going to get, they're the 10 tribes, they're going to be brought as an offering. We are the offering, man. So the northern tribes are going to turn first by that road led by Michael. And while the northern tribes wander the wilderness, right? Being protected, you know what I'm saying? They're going to get purged, really. That's when it says the rebels are going to get purged and all that stuff. Well, that's when the northern tribes are going to everyone's going to get purged. And those that make it, they're going to be brought back as an offering to Yahweh by the ships of Tarshish. Look it up. Slak, where does it say? Peaceable multitude. Okay. And there came much people, okay, and thou showed thy servant these wonders from the beginning, and hast counted me worthy that thou shouldest receive my prayers. Show me now yet the interpretation of this dream, for I have conceived in my mind understanding. Woe unto them that shall be left in those days, and much more woe unto them that are not left behind. So this is where they get that whole, oh, left behind. So he says, much more woe to them that are not left behind, meaning those that are already dead. Why? For that's the real left behind, the dead. For they that were not left were in heaviness, right? Because those are in shell. Everyone's going to see this, man. Everyone's going to that silence in space for a half an hour, or in the heavens for half an hour, just like your book of Revelation says, right? That's that silence, man. Everybody's going to be like, whoa, man, like the judgment on the earth, you know? Now I understand the things that are laid up in the latter days, which shall happen unto them and those that are left behind. Therefore are they come into great perils and many necessities, like as these dreams declare. Yet it is easier for him that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world. So it's easier. It should be easier for us to come into this danger, man. It's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But we shouldn't be afraid. We should just come into this thing, and instead of passing away as a cloud, and not to see the things that happened in the last days. And he answered unto me and said, so see, everyone wanted to see what was happening now, man. The interpretation of the vision shall I show thee, and I will open unto thee the thing that thou hast required. Whereas thou hast spoken of them that are left behind. This is the interpretation. He that shall endure to the peril that in that time hath kept himself. So that goes with the whole Jeebus tries to say, oh, you'll lose your life. If you keep it, you lose your life, blah, 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 right? They stole it from this. He that shall endure the peril in that time hath kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith toward the Almighty, which is Yahweh. So we have works and faith towards Yahweh that fall into the danger. Basically, we walk in the valley of the shadow of death, man. We bear the arm against the Chaldeans. You know what I'm saying? We jump in the fire. We're Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the suffering servant. Know this, therefore, that they which be left behind are much more blessed than they that be dead. Or, so Slak, the left behind are us. I'm Slak. I meant those that are not left behind are they that are dead. So we are in much heaviness. We're more blessed than they that be dead. So those that are left behind, us that are still here, left behind just means not dead. You know what I'm saying? So Salak, a little earlier. This is the meaning of the vision. Whereas thou hast sawest a man coming up from the midst of the sea, the same as whom the Most High, Yahweh the Highest, hath kept a great season. Because remember, he removed his face from us. He kept them away from us, a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creatures. So Yahweh, by his own self, is going to deliver his creature. So he's going to do it himself. He's just sending his angel. And he shall order them that are left behind. So Michael, right, that angel that he sends, right, shall order them that are left behind. And whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth where came a blast of wind and fire and storm, and that he held neither sword or instrument of war, but that the rushing in of him destroyed the whole multitude. That's deep, man. The rushing in of him destroyed them. And that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. He shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. So everybody's astonished right now, man. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, one realm against another. Realm, man. That's that realm. Heavenly, spiritual realms, man. You know what I'm saying? The realm. This is different than a place and a king and a city. And so it's talking about realms, dimensions, okay? And it says what? So everybody's going to start fighting against. This is what they ripped off in the New Testament when they said, oh, wars and rumors of wars, right? And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, that the sign shall happen, which I showed thee before. And then shall my son shall be declared, whom thou sawest as a man descending. So he's going to be declared. It's going to be declared that Michael's coming, his son, right? Don't we see his Benai Alahayim? It's nothing, doesn't mean he's no son of the, you know what I'm saying, like the Jesus thing. But he's his son, man. He's a prince. What's a prince but a son of the king? So he's going to declare the son. When all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another. And an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, whereas thou sawest them willing to come and to overcome him by fighting. But he shall stand upon the top of Mount Zion. This isn't, and Zion shall come. So see, there's two Zions, man. There is two Zions. We're one Zion, and then there's the actual mountain of Zion, and then there's our people. Because look, he's going to come and stand upon Mount Zion. And Zion shall come, and shall be showed to all men, being prepared and builded, like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands. So see, we're going to be returned, man. Michael's going to come to Zion. He's going to stand for our people in the time of trouble. He's going to deliver us into the help by the hand of the Most High. Yahweh's going to do all of this. But he's going to send his angel. His angel's going to do that face preparing destiny, leading us towards the face. They're going to go back to Jerusalem, and then everybody's going to see the smoke, the pillar of the cloud of fire, and by day again, and we're going to see us back in the land, right? That's what it just says. We're going to be seen, right? All men, being prepared and builded, right? Like thou sawest the hill graven without hands, and this my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations, which are for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest. So they're going to get rebuked, and he shall lay before them their evil thoughts and the torments which would they begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame. And he shall destroy them without labor by the law, which is like unto fire. So basically, everyone's this is gonna be sick, man. You guys don't even know, man. First off, check it out. First off, he's gonna rebuke them, the wicked inventions of those nations. He's gonna rebuke the wicked inventions, which meaning he's gonna take out all their weaponry. When they come and start to try to take half the city and try to ravage all the houses and stuff, Michael's then going to destroy all their weaponry. Right? And then what? And then it says that for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest, right? And then it says, and then he shall lay before them their evil thoughts and their torments which they begin to be tormented. So basically then they're going to get a vision in their mind from Yahweh. And they're going to see their future end, man. Them getting tossed into that prison, that lake of fire, man. They're going to see that, bro. And they're going to begin to be tormented with that, which are like unto a flame. And he shall devour them without labor by the law, which is like unto fire. What is the law? What's the law? Law's the Tawara, right? What does the Tawara tell him? That Michael is going to come, right? And also Judah will fight. And will be a new sharp threshing tool. And they shall thresh the nations. What's the law about heathens? If it breathes, it dies. Ooh, man. This X-Men are coming. The real X-Men. You know what I'm saying? Not that perverted X. And I'm not talking about the X, the Osiris X, or none of that. See, that's why they perverted it. No, we're talking about the Ta, the X within inside the circle, right? The Ta, the 9.
Since they wanted to follow Jeebus and he got pierced, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His followers gonna get pierced.
He got pierced. They're gonna get pierced, man. And man, you guys are gonna get run through. What did Masha say? All the tribe of Levi? You don't even know. You guys don't even know in the DSS. It talks about the wars that we're gonna have, man. We're gonna line up. Levites are gonna blow the trumpets. Man. Oh, man. Anyway, where were we? Okay, wait. Okay, here we go. Zion, hill, fallen, tempest, thoughts, fire. Whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him. Okay, so after that, he gathered another people, right? These are the 10 tribes. Woo-hoo! Which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanazar the king of Assyria led away captive. We could read that in 1 Kings the 17th chapter. And he carried them over the waters, and so they came they into another land. So he already carried them over the water. He carried them over the Euphrates already. Does that not say they came, then them carried them over the waters? Over the waters, meaning they went over the Euphrates. Do we have to get a map? I think we have to get a map. Because, motherfuckers is retarded. You see that? Hold on. This is too complex of a map for y'all. I'm talking to the short bus people. No, everyone that's legit. You know what's up, man. You know what's up. I'm just clowning. But anyways. Well, okay, here we go. This is a better one. Okay. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not what I wanted. I want the one with the Euphrates. Hold on, Slot. Hold on. Where am I at? Second edge? I'll find it again. Hold on. Aha! Yes. Okay, so see, they were taken out of their own land, and they were carried away captive. In fact, damn it, hold on. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna get the little. Where's my little guy? Where's the little? Oh man, what the hell? Where's everything? No. Oh. Okay, hold on. Slack. Technical difficulties. Here, you want to cash this out and get a note? Going. Okay, so let's check it. If there's not, just let me know. Okay, we're gonna get a thing that talks about the when the 10 tribes were split. Okay, the kingdom divided. Oh look, where is it? Hold on, I want to find the, because it says that. Oh, here we go. Yep, king of Assyria during 2 Kings. Look. Israelites are sent into exile. Okay, look. Look, okay? Hold on. Let's get this, okay? This is the Pocket Edition Bible Atlas Companion, okay? I just have this to carry along with me just so I could NASA, right? Whatever. Anyways. The Assyrian Empire during 2 Kings, right? And did we not read that we could get that precept of 2 Kings 17, right? Is when the northern tribes were taken captive, okay? So look, check it out. What does it say up here? The Assyrian Empire during the time of 2 Kings. What does that say? Israelites are sent into exile, okay? Foreign people are, what does it say? Resettled in Israel. So the blue is, he took people from Babylon, okay? He took all kinds of heathens and he transferred them over. Then he took the Israelites from Samaria and he took them over, okay? Look, he took them over Nineveh into the cities of the Medes. So they were in Persia. They already crossed over the Tigris and Euphrates. They were already over on this side, okay? This is very important. Why? Why do I keep reiterating that? They were already over the waters, okay? But they took this counsel, right? And they took them, carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt. Now, by 722 BC, I'm pretty sure all of the eastern hemisphere was inhabited, right? Europe was inhabited. China was inhabited. India was inhabited. You know what I'm saying? But where wasn't inhabited? America? The east islands, like, maybe Australia and the Solomon Islands and the Philippine Islands and the island of Japan and like all that stuff, right? The islands, the far east, right? And then also America. That they might there keep their statutes which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river. Right? They entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river. Now, why the... excuse me for my language, but seriously, why the fuck, right, would you pass over the river? Because this is what a lot of people... I'm just going to say it, Rob Bracken specifically, right? A lot of people are saying, oh, well, they held still, because it says right here in the next verse, right? And they entered into the Euphrates, for the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood till they were passed over, okay? Held still the flood till they were passed over. Now, what is this? So Rob Bracken, all them people, they try to say that, oh, well, they held still the flood so that they could walk over the rivers. That makes no sense because they were already over the river. So that means they backtracked and went into the Euphrates. And the Most High held still the floods. It doesn't mean he held still the floods of the Euphrates. Why? You got to keep reading, please. Keep reading. It says what? He held still, right, that by the narrow, so they entered by the narrow passage. For the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood till they were passed over. Meaning he held still the floods of the waters in the ocean. You know that there's like storms and waves and hurricanes and like crazy windstorm type shit in the ocean, right? Has anybody seen the what's that damn, the Perfect Storm or whatever, that damn movie with the damn, what, you know what I'm saying? Who is it? Tom Cruise or some shit? What, I mean Tom Hanks. Yeah, the boat. You know what I'm talking about? The Perfect Storm, where the boat gets rocked and all that crap, right? There's you know what the scriptures calls that? Floods. Why do you think he says that the armies come over like a flood? It's flooding, man. Hold on, let me see if there's even a quick precept. Joshua 3 and 15 and 16. Let's see what that has to say. Hold on, I may not have nothing. Joshua 3, 15 and 16. I just want to see. All random, you know. But it look up scriptures about floods, man. It talks about the waters, man. It means flood, like waves. Like it also means like waves, like you got flood. That's why it says the army will flood over like a flood, they go, you know what I mean? Like it's a wave. He held still the waves. I mean, and then if you look up, like if you would have let me finish, when I did all the academic portion of proving that the natives were part of the 12 tribes, right, of Israel, I showed that even in their own writings, they said that Yahweh had made roads in the water for them, meaning he held still the floods till they were passed over through that country, right? Through the ocean. They sailed around the country. They sailed around the continent of Africa. They went around through that country, and then they went over. Is that name to go? And then plus, and then they probably mistranslated this word because this, you know. But anyways, through that country, there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half, right? And then this also goes for the fact, because they split up. They even say in their own writings, they split up. Half of them, the majority of them backtracked to the Euphrates and sailed down and then sailed around Africa to America, and the rest of them traveled eastward. And it says what? This is, there was a great way to go. Through that country, there was a great way to go namely a year and a half. And the same region is called Arsareth, or they say Ararat, but it's not Arsareth. I have the Oxford, it means hidden land, the hidden land. Look it up, Oxford Apocrypha. In fact, damn it, hold on. New Oxford Annotated Apocrypha, 2nd Ezra 13. Let's hit it up real fast. Here we go. 2nd Ezra's. This is the only Apocrypha that has. This actually has even more than what the Apocrypha has. And this actually has cropped out verses from 2nd Ezra chapter 7 that actually talks about heavily what happens to you after you die. Okay, so anyway, where were we at? We were at 44 and 45. Where was that? See, and then it's not even through that country. Look, it's region, which is the region of oceans. Look. And they went into the narrow passage of the Euphrates, for at that time the Most High performed signs for them and stopped the channels of the river. It's not channels of the river, it's the floods. Until they had crossed over. Through that region, there was a great long way to go, so that through that region of the ocean, a journey of a year and a half, and that country is called Arzareth, right? And he got the little note on the E, and what does it say? That is another land. So they went unto another land. That's what this place is also called, another land. It's the land of Nod, man. And they lived there until the last times, and now when they are about to come again, The Most High will stop the channels of the river again so that they may be able to cross over. Therefore you saw the multitude. So basically the Most High is going to do, because how are the second tribes going to come? We know that the northern tribes are going to come by way of ship again, which means he's going to hold still the floods again. Meaning he's going to make more roads for them to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, man, miracles. People don't know of the miracles. What did you find out?
Edomite professor came out and said that Hebrew are the only 100% pure humans, and every other race is part Neanderthal.
Damn, no way.
Yeah, you giving a presentation.
Wow, only the Hebrews are the only true people.
Pure human.
Wow, Hebrew Israelites are the only 100% pure human. Everyone else has Nephilim blood. This is what science is saying. Science. That they follow. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Look at that shit. But anyways, Arsareth, another land, okay? That's where they're going to go. And then what? Look at, watch. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, a year and a half. Oh, and that goes with the fact of 1 Kings, the 10th chapter. I'm just going to get that real fast. This also links in for a year and a half, which year and a half plus year and a half is 3 years, right? Well, in 1 Kings, the 10th chapter, it talks about Solomon, right? And what did Solomon have? Solomon, is it 10 or is it 11? No, it has to be 10 because 11 is where he goes off. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Verse 22. 10 and 22, 1 Kings. For the king had at sea a navy of Tarshish. Tarshish is Spain, so they had a navy in Spain with the navy of Hiram, this is why Spain is called Iberia, because Iberia is a perversion of Vabarai, which is Hebrew. So it's actually called the land of the Hebrews. So we actually owned Spain for a while. Once in 3 years came the navy of Tarshish, bringing gold and silver, ivory, apes, and peacocks. So they would sail out to America, come back along the coast, and bring back of Africa, and bring back all kinds of stuff. So King Solomon exceeded all the kings of the earth for riches and for wisdom. So basically, Solomon was the first to discover America. This is how the northern tribes knew. They're like, hey, let's go to that other land where never mankind dwelt, because there's not any people living over there. Let's go there, and then we'll be able to keep the laws, right? 3 years, it says, once in 3 years. Meaning it took them 3 years to sail out and come back, which means a year and a half to get over there, okay? And it says, so a year and a half, Arsareth, what does it say? Then dwelt they there until the latter times, and now they shall begin to come, and the highest shall stay the springs of the stream again, that they may go through. Therefore thou sawest the multitude with peace. So they're going to get gathered by the ships of Tarshish. But those that be left behind of thy people are they that are found within thy borders. So we're going to be found with the left behind are us, the ones that are going to be in the borders. Now when he destroyeth the multitude of the nations that are gathered together, he shall defend his people that remain. And then shall he show them great wonders. So he's going to destroy the multitudes, and us that remain, he's going to show us great wonders. And then I said, O Yahweh, that it bearest rule, show me this, wherefore I have seen the man coming up from the midst of the sea. And he says, as he said unto me, like as thou canst neither seek out nor know the things that are in the deep of the sea, even so can no man upon the earth see my son or those that be with him, but in the daytime, right? Or it means in that daytime, in the day. Which his son or those that with him, the host of heaven, basically. This is the interpretation of the day, and then the daytime also means the sons of light. Only the sons of light are going to be able to really truly see these things, you know what I'm saying, go down, like truly understand these things, you know what I mean? This is the interpretation of the dream which thou sawest, and thereby thou art only here lightened. He was the only one illuminated with this knowledge. For thou hast forsaken thine own way and applied thy diligence unto my law and sought it. So we're supposed to forsake our own ways and apply diligence to the law of Yahweh and seek it. Thyself thou hast ordered in thyself, thy life hast thou ordered in wisdom, and hast called understanding thy mother. So right there, we ordered ourselves in wisdom, our lives, and we have called understanding our mother. Therefore have I showed thee the treasures of the highest of Yahweh, For other 3 days I will speak other unto thee, so another set of covenant, and declare unto thee mighty wondrous things. Then went I forth into the field, giving praise and thanks greatly unto the Most High, because of his wonders which he did in time, and because he governeth the same and such things as fall in their seasons. And there I sat 3 days. So see, he governs everything, and everything comes in its own season. But, so basically, now you guys know what's going to happen when Michael comes back. That's where they get the whole, oh, Jesus is going to slay everybody with the sword of his mouth. No, Michael's just going to torment people. He's going to rebuke them. He's going to show them vision. Well, this is the Most High, really. He's going to rebuke them, show them visions of their torment, and then he's going to have us and the angels and Michael just totally slaughter these fools out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be bad. Anyways, let's finish it. Okay, so let's finish getting Gog. Why is China in so much trouble? Why is Gog and Magog going to go through these things? What happened with God? What happened with Asia? What does it say? Verse 46, chapter 15, 2 Ezra 15 and 46. Salah, hold on. Had to get a drink of some water. And it says, what? That Asia, 15 and 46, 2 Ezra. Thou, Asia, this is after Babylon's destroyed, right? Thou, Asia, the partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her. So, Asia, or China, or Gog, the land of Magog, is a wretch. She's a whore. And, because she made herself like America, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, and because they deck themselves out with communism and all types of other fuckery, basically, Salak, but that's what it is, and which comes from the Amalekites, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. So the Amalekites were always, that's why they're the Khazars, man. That's why they say that they migrated from from the east, from China and shit, because they tried, a lot of them Jews tried to go to like the east, like to Mongolia and stuff like that, and then they got kicked out from there, so then they came to the Caucasus Mountains, man, you know what I'm saying? So they always been trying to get a foot into Asia, into China, since the time of Alexander. Alexander was trying to push into China. And it says, thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions, which is America, Babylon. Therefore saith Yahweh, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. So after, because what does it say? That the one head, which also represents China, you know what I'm saying? The head of the eagle that I, in my past lessons, past videos of this lesson, that the two heads, right, America and Russia, one's going to destroy the other, which is Russia destroys America, and then the other one will also be destroyed by the sword. Well, this is that sword. So after they destroy America and go back home and take slaves with them and all that stuff, they're going to get hit with plagues too. And they're going to get so messed up that this is why they're going to come after us, because then they're going to see us all happy in our land. They're going to be, fuck them. So anyways, it says what? And the glory of thy power shall be dried up as a flower. When the heat shall arise that is sent over thee, this same heat is what's spoken of in Malachi, the 3rd chapter, or the 4th chapter in 3rd chapter, end of the 3rd chapter. If you're reading a Stones Tanakh and JPS, but if you're reading the KJV or any type of other Christian version of the Bible, it is the 4th chapter of Malachi when it says that the sun will rise with heat. Anyways, thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes. So you're like a poor woman that got beat, and as one chastised with wounds. So you're just a beat old woman, whore. So that the mighty and lovers shall not be able to receive thee. So you're so whooped that you can't even go be with your lovers. Would I with jealousy so have proceeded against thee, saith Yahweh. So I wouldn't have proceeded. So this is the reason why. You want to know why? You want to know why Japheth is going to go through what they went through? Huh? Gog and Magog? Because people don't teach this. They don't teach the sins of Gog and Magog. Or Gog, the land of Magog, right? The whole land, the whole east, right? I would would I with jealousy have so proceeded against thee, saith Yahweh, if thou hadst not always slain my chosen, exalting the stroke of thine hands, and saying over their dead when thou wast drunken. Wow. Right? So this is what they did. They slayed his chosen. The damn Magog went into Japan and conquered the samurai. That's what the movie Last Samurai is about. Magog teamed up with Esau and killed out the remaining well, there's still some remnant of the Hebrews there, but they destroyed that remnant, man, the last samurai, right? They tried to eradicate the samurai, the watchers, the watchmen of Japan, the true Hebrews of Japan. They went to the Philippines. Right now they're committing a genocide in Papua New Guinea. You know what I'm saying? Them fake Magagites are rolling in there, destroying them, man. They went and conquered the Solomon Islands. They went and conquered the Hawaiian Islands. That's why they think all them the islanders are Japheth and shit like that. No, they're just a mix of Japheth. Just like the northern tribes joined themselves to the nations. Well, they joined themselves to Magog. All them brothers in the islands in the east and all that stuff joined themselves to them. The Aborigines are a little more pure, but notice that they look like natives too. They look like a perfect cross between natives and Negroes. They're just, the average, man, they even got blonde hair and colored eyes and shit. Man, you don't even know. You guys don't even know. But anyway, but that's what happened. These Chinese people, these Magagites, they have abused our people, man. No one talks about this. No one talks about the abuse of the northern tribes at the hands of Magog. At the hands of the sons of Japheth. They destroyed Japan. They destroyed the Philippines. They destroyed the Solomon Islands. They destroyed the Guinea Islands. They destroyed Australia. Well, the Edomites destroyed Australia, but they destroyed the Hawaiian Islands and the Samoan Islands and the Fijis and all that stuff. Look at what they did. They slain the chosen, exalting the stroke of the hands, and sang over their dead when thou was drunken. So when these guys were drunk, when Magog was drunk with our blood, this is what they said. Set forth the beauty of thy countenance. The reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom. So that's what they said. As soon as they saw us all dead on the floor, they're like, oh, where's your beauty now? Show us how beautiful you are now. And everyone wants to know why Magog's going to get it. It says, the reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom. Therefore shalt thou receive recompense. So it's going to be in their bosom, man. They're going to get it right up in their chest. And they're going to receive recompense, man. They're going to see what they dished out. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith Yahweh, even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. Thy children. So this is what they did to us. This is what they did. Do you want to know what they did to us? This is what, because these are the plagues. He's going to do to them what they did to us, right? Isn't that what he's going to do? He's going to do to all these nations what they did to us. The children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. They that be in the mountain shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread and thirst of water. You guys are going to turn into cannibals. Most High is going to make you guys turn into cannibals, yo. Most High is going to destroy Gog, the land of Magog, and that is going to cause them to come to our land, which is a land flowing with milk and honey. Why do you think they're going to come after us, man? It says what? Thou, as unhappy, shalt come through the sea and receive plagues again. See, thou, as unhappy, shall come through the sea. So once you're going to come back from the sea, so you're going to go invade America, and once you come back from the sea, unhappily, you will receive plagues again. So you're going to receive plagues after plagues. And in the passage, they shall rush on the idol city. So see, you guys are going to, remember, because what does it say? The Most High is going to turn a sword against you guys, so you guys start fighting with each other. So as soon as you guys take out America, because you're all going to team up to take out America, well, as soon as that happens, you guys go home, you guys are going to turn against each other. And you're going to start devouring each other. And people are going to come in and destroy China. What does it say? They're gonna rush on the idol city, and shall destroy some portion of thy land, and consume part of thy glory, and shall return to Babylon that was destroyed. So they're gonna even try to return to Babylon, which was destroyed. That some are even going to be afraid and try to go back to Babylon, man, which isn't going to be inhabited, so you know that's not going to work out. Thou shalt be cast down by them as stubble, and they shall be unto thee as a fire. That's stubble and fire, right? You're going to be the stubble, we're going to be the fire. And shall consume thee, and thy cities, and thy land, and thy mountains, and all thy woods, and thy fruitful trees shall they burn up with fire. Thy children shall they carry away captive, and look, what thou hast, they shall spoil it, and mar the beauty of thy face. So see, that's what's coming to us. You're going to be consumed. We're going to consume. When you come for us, we're going to consume you. You're going to be stubble to our fire. You're going to be consumed. You know what I'm saying? All your cities and your land and your mountains, those are all that stuff that was already prophesied to be consumed. All your woods and fruitful trees and all that burn up. All that stuff's going to be burned up with fire. Your children, we're going to take as captives. And look, what thou hast, look at everything that you have, China. They shall spoil it. That's going to be ours. And mar the beauty of thy face, which is funny because what does it say in Isaiah 52 and 53? And also in Hosea? That we're marred. We are the marred one. They marred us. They helped to mar us. That's why all the brothers in the islands in the east, that's why none of us look the same as that we should, first off. We don't look like how our forefathers used to completely, man. You know what I'm saying? We all been mixed up with someone. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's why it says we've been marred. We've been marred more than any man. They try to change our appearance more than any man. But Yahweh knows his sheep. Yahweh knows his flock. And he's going to gather his flock and his sheep. Separate the sheep from the sheep. So, but anyway, so we're going to mar their face just like they marred ours. So, that's the story of Gog and Magog. You know, getting destruction. So basically, to recap the story of events, and then we're going to go explain a few other things, go over a few other scriptures before we finish this out. We might as well just take it on in, right? Okay, so recap. There's going to be war in the Middle East, right? World War III, which at the same time, volcanoes going to go off in America, and probably other places. Yellowstone, right, which is going to release the Locust Army, right, which is the army of Yahweh spoken of in Joel 2 and 3, which is the angelic, some type of demonic, angelic, divine being, we'll put it that way, divine being army that is going to torture men by stealing their women, right, and stinging them with their tails, right, the members like horses, as is spoken of in Enoch. And also in Ezekiel, Brother Gabaria, Servants of Yahweh page, man, brother tore it up, brought out the fact that in Ezekiel it talks about them angels with the members like donkeys, right? So this is all linking in, man. It's all coming in. But you know, so recap on that. You're gonna have that going on for a period of time. Kamash says 5 months. Kamash, right? Five moons, 5 months period of time. So however long, you know what I'm saying? Like they're just gonna be doing that, right? Trying to mix up, trying to breed in Nephilim, trying to do all kinds of stuff, and then while they finish destroying the Middle East, then they're gonna send more fallen angels. Our angels gonna be sent down. More crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff upon crazy stuff. Go watch the videos, you'll see. And then they're gonna come to Babylon, and then Babylon's gonna experience. Because the Euphrates is gonna dry up. They're gonna destroy the Middle East, and then at the same time the volcano goes off, and then they're gonna, after they destroy the Middle East, they're gonna come back and destroy Babylon. They're gonna cross the sea, destroy Babylon, and while they're destroying Babylon, while they come to destroy Babylon, it's gonna be hit by an earthquake. Then they're going to destroy Babylon, and then they're going to take people captive. But as they go back to take people captive, then Russia and China and everybody, their whole little crew is going to start turning against each other. People are going to start destroying the whole land of Gog. The whole east, the far east, is going to start getting destroyed. They're going to start fighting against each other and all that stuff. While all that's happening, right, when all that's happening, the whole time that's all that's happening, we will be delivered. Right, like we're going to be delivered, like Ezekiel, the 20th chapter says, back into the wilderness, just like it was in Exodus. Most High is going to plead with us face to face, which links in with Malachi. Basically, Michael's going to be in the midst of us, leading us in that road. back to Jerusalem. We will be established back in Jerusalem with the walls and all that stuff, right? And Michael will be there amongst us, and then that's when the nations will see that. Their lands are going to be destroyed. They're going to be get hit with plagues. All this stuff's going to happen. So then they're going to come to our land to come fight us because they're going to see us there. And then that's when the whole host and Michael will manifest themselves in this realm, and we will have spiritual powers, and we are all going to thresh the living shit out of all those nations. And then the survivors of them, right, are going to be sent out throughout the world to collect the surviving Hebrews that were purged in the wilderness. All the northern tribes, they will be gathered from all the places they were scattered, or pushed, I should say. Because Judah was scattered, Israel was pushed. Where all the places where they were pushed, they will be gathered back to the homeland. And we will be burning weapons for 7 months. Or was it collecting bodies for 7 months and then burning weapons for 7 years? Or was it the other way around? It was 7 and 7, either way. We wanted the slack for the mix-up. Yeah, 7 months, 7 years. Basically in perfection. Okay? Sure?
Yeah, I lost my phone.
Oh, kid lost your phone. So I thought I saw you on it in your bed. Oh, it was the... Oh, okay. But anyways, sorry, my wife Shara, she was listening from the other room. She's pregnant and stuff, so resting. But anyways, this is a night watch, so, Ashamara, you already know what it is. But anyway, so after they get destroyed and all that, right, I hope I didn't miss anything. Gog and Magog, that's when that whole thing, Zechariah plays out. They're going to come against us, that whole thing, Medes, Persians, all that stuff, right? The whole crew come against us. They're going to try to take half the city. Things are going to happen, but then at the last, when everything seems hopeful, whatever, it's going to be deliverance. We're going to, everything will be good, and then we're going to burn the weapons, bury the bodies, and then the nations are going to have to serve us and build up the world, you know what I'm saying? Basically rebuild up everything for us. We're going to build the temple again, reinstitute the Levites, reinstitute the Zamak and the princes and everything. It's, Ezekiel 40 through 48. We're going to get our allotment. Ezekiel 48 says about the land. We're going to live there. The prince is going to live amongst us. The Levites are going to live amongst us. Yahweh's glory will be amongst us. You know what I'm saying? So, kind of like a recap on everything. Let's see. I wanted to get some scripts or just some random scripts, Talk about a few things to finish this off, It was a long journey. I'm glad everyone was
I actually wanted to,
here with me. You want to bring something out? Bring it out, man. What you got?
But it has to do with crossing the Red Sea.
Crossing the Red Sea?
Now you could pertain that, like people could pertain that to their everyday life, and basically having faith, because that's what it's going to be about. You know what I'm saying?
Pharaoh.
Because ain't nobody ever seen no walls of water just.
See, and that's what they saw the miracles. Like you said, Pharaoh bearing down on the back of them in between walls. They were in a canyon. You know what I'm saying? Wall of water in front of them. And what happened, man? The Most High split the sea. Yahweh split this path, man.
And like you say in Exodus 14, in the footnote, it's 13 through 18. But
this is in the Stones edition footnote.
The Stones edition is slot. It said, all that remained, all that was left, all that is left, is for Israel to prove its faith by plunging into the sea, meaning crossing the road.
Which is that brazen sea as well, in the temple, right? You got to plunge into the sea, you got to do that baptism. It's a baptism, it's like the flood waters, you know what I'm saying?
Because the end time is coming, and you ain't got time to be sitting there trying to figure out.
You got time, man. You gotta this is the time. This is the time, man. That's why you just gotta,
that day is now.
Yeah, that day, man. You just gotta, do what you gotta do. You gotta get back. You gotta get right with Yahweh, man. You gotta leave that idol. You got more? You got anything else to bring out while I find this?
Also, on Facebook or social media, all this killing that's going on. All this killing that's going on. It's the same thing as the crossing the brazen sea. You know what I'm saying? Going to go wash yourself. It's the same thing as that due to the fact that time is progressing. And it has to do with the suffering. So like I was trying to catch or trying to retain my thought before it left me. Exodus 15:26 says that I'm gonna just read you the.
Go ahead, Con. Read it out.
He said, if you hearken diligently to the voice of Yahweh your power, and do what is just in his eyes, give ear, which means listen to his commandments and observe his decrees, then any of the diseases that I placed in Egypt I will not bring upon you, for I am your Yahweh, your healer.
Ooh.
But the footnote of that says, even when Yahweh brings suffering upon Israel, his intention is never to destroy them. So all this killing and stuff that's going on, that's not his intention. But like I said, time is running out, and time is death.
It's the fact that he's chastising, man. He keeps reaching out, man. If the judgment comes, he has no respect of person, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we deserved.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say he was wounded with us. You know what I mean? He's sad. He was jealous, man. But he has to bring judgment to show our people. That's what we're supposed to see these plagues and remember the curses and be like, oh man, this is happening because we're fucking up. But nobody takes that into consideration. Nobody ever. No.
But finish it up. He says that the intention is never to destroy them as he did Egypt. Rather, Yahweh is Israel's healer. And even exile and suffering are only to purge them of sin and influence them to repent.
So everything is to influence you to repent. So see, even the damn Amalekites in their own footnotes, they know.
Yeah.
That's how you know they know, man.
See, there is no excuse.
There's no excuses. Even Amalek knows, bro. There's no damn excuses anymore. Okay, so let me get a couple of scripts. I wanted to do the threshing, Isaiah 41 and 15, to show that we're going to take part in that as well. Isaiah 41, but not until after. I'm telling you, not until the very end. And it will be spiritual. Telling you, X-Men. 41 and 15. What does it say? Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Right? What's it? Or worse, or mouths, right? Having mouths, thou shalt thresh the mountains. So see, we're having teeth or mouths. Strife instrument having a mouth, man. We thresh them with our mouths, man. You know what I'm saying? And then also physically, thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and thou shalt make the hills as chaff. This is happening spiritually right now. The hills and the mountains. That's them false leaders, the so-called elders of our people that are leading us astray, man. We're beating them to pieces, man, with our mouths, yo. Sharp threshing instrument. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them. And thou shalt rejoice in Yahweh, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Yashar All. Alright? Sharp threshing instrument. Okay, so let's get a couple more scripts. Okay, so because we are that sharp threshing instrument, and right now spiritually we are bearing our mouth, threshing the mountains with our mouth. Here's another thing we're supposed to have to do. I'm going to keep reiterating this one. Just like Brother Gabari, just like all the brothers that know. 48 and 14, Isaiah 48 and 14. What does it say? All ye assemble yourselves and hear. So everyone, come in here. Which among them hath declared these things? Yahweh hath loved him. He will do his pleasure in Babylonia. See, Yahweh hath loved him that will do his pleasure on Babylon or in Babylonia, and his arm shall be on the Chaldeans or against the Chaldeans. Because if you read in the stones, in the Hebrew, it's correctly interpreted, Yahweh loves him that does his pleasure or does his will in Babylon and bears his arm against the Chaldeans. Right? Look, you want proof? Let's get the stones. This is why the stones helps, man. The KJV sometimes muffed up the translations. Isaiah 48 and 17. Okay. 48, almost there. 48. Wait. 48 and 17. Thus saith Yahweh your Redeemer, the Holy One of Yasharal. I am Yahweh your power who instructs you for your benefit. Oh, okay, wait. Hold on, no. Where am I at? 48:17? Am I on the right thing? Did I say the right thing? Oh, I went a verse 2. Sorry, Salak, 14. 14. What am I thinking? What am I doing? Gather together, all of you, and listen. Who among you has related these things? Yahweh loves him who does his will in Babylonia and shows his arm against the Chaldeans. See? And there's even a little footnote for that. So, just to show you, man, that if you're going to read any footnotes, at least read these guys, because these guys even know what's up, man. Having proclaimed the Most High's omnipotence, the prophets call upon the idolaters to gather and declare that he has made Cyrus, the one whom Yahweh loves, carry out his will against Babylonia. See, so they're saying that happened in their time, but remember, the Torah is 360, man. You know what I'm saying? He loves us also. That does his will in Babylonia. So see, it's in Babylonia. Right? We are in Babylonia, and shows his arm against the Chaldeans, and that's what we do. We bear our arm against the Chaldeans, and that's what Cyrus came and did physically. We are doing spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's that Messiah. And what was Cyrus was called the Mashiach, the Messiah, and then now there's going to be another Cyrus that's going to come and do the will again in Babylonia physically, spiritually, physically. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. Let's get 52 and 12. Let's go back. 52 and 12. What does it say? Isaiah 52 and 12. Well, let's get 11. Depart ye, go out from thence. Touch no unclean thing. Go you out from the midst of her. Be you clean that bear the vessels of Yahweh. So this is spiritually what we are supposed to be doing now. Be clean. Bear the vessels of Yahweh. Depart. Don't touch the unclean thing. For you shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight. See? For Yahweh will go before you, and the power of Yasha'al will be your reward. Okay? Or gathering you up. Okay? He will gather you up. The power of Yasha'al. Exodus 12, 33 and 39. Let's see what it has to say. Exodus 12, 33 and 39. But see, you're not going to go out in haste. What does it say? What's the precept? It says precepts with the laws and stuff from Exodus. Okay, so anyway, let's get a few more. What do I want to get? Esau, man, we could just get Esau on a whole nother level. I'm probably going to do a whole nother lesson on Esau himself. So we'll save that. Let's get some scriptures for the Shamurai. Speaking of Esau, you got something?
Was it not at birth that he was given the blessing of the sword?
It was at when they got when so-called deceived or stole the birthright, right? No, it's when everything was good, right before Jacob fled to go to Laban. Okay, so check it. Where is it at? Oh, shit. What was I going for? Hosea? Oh, yeah. Hosea 2 and 10. So remember, what do we learn from this? Oh, and this is a good thing to show, too. Okay, so if you go to the stones or like the JPS, this is where chapter 2 begins. Chapter 2 actually begins in chapter 1 of Hosea, verse 10 of the KJV. So see, the numbering is sometimes off. Okay? So this is where the miscommunications sometimes come if you're trying to teach out of the stones, and they're reading out of a KJV, and sometimes the things are messed up, so you say something. So that's probably what why Judah people probably took him as a joke and all that stuff because he was probably trying to cut them up with the scriptures, and things are totally translated differently, and the numbers is sometimes different and stuff like that. So people were like, "What are you talking about, man?" So you have to be careful and double check yourself. You just, just do work. Anyways, what were we at? Hosea 2:10. Okay, so but it is 2:10 in your KJVs, which would be chapter 2 and 12 of your stones. And now I discover. Wait. Do we want 2 and 10? Hosea 2 and 10? Or are we going for the reals 10s? Oh man, what did I want to get? Hold on. Did I want to get the right thing? I don't think I got the right thing. Hold on, let's go to Amos 3 and 7. Sock, I think that was for another. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it was 12 and 10. Slack. Okay, I know the problem now. I'm just messed up on the notes. Surely Yahweh will do nothing. See, this is look, shall a trumpet be blown, verse 6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and Yahweh hath not done it? So see, even then, see, what I'm saying? You hear them like alarms go off in the cities, even for the tornadoes and stuff, people be wigging out. But it says what? That there shall be evil. Shall there be evil in the city, right? People will be afraid of that shit. And there not be evil in the city and Yahweh hath not done it. So Yahweh sends Hashatan and the Fallens to do, or the Nephilim and the demons, I should say, I guess, to do what they got to do. But it was to say, surely Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So if you're, you know what I'm saying, like this is back in the day, he reveals everything by his servants, the prophets. And nowadays he has been revealing to us his secrets again. You know what I'm saying? So if you're his servant, you get the secrets. Hosea 12 and 10. Let's get the precept for that since I messed up and put I have also spoken, says, I am Yahweh thy power from the land of Egypt. Will yet make thee to dwell in tabernacles as in the days of the solemn feast. So we're dwelling in tabernacles right now, man. We're dwelling in the tabernacle. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. So see right there, he speaks by the prophets, multiplies visions, and uses similitudes by the ministry of the prophets, or by the hand of the prophets. They did all this work now, and now we come by and build on top of it, or reiterate that. Now let's go back to Amos 5. Just showing you some, you know what I'm saying, that like it's all about the Most High, and that he reveals things to his prophets and to those seeking him. Hosea 5 and 19. As if a man did wait, hold on, are we in 5? I don't think we're in 5. Oh yeah, we're in 5. Did I label it wrong again? Whoa. That was crazy. Let's see. Maybe 9. Salak, man, I'm messing up. That's all good. Let's skip it. Let's go to Isaiah 29, 18 through 24, though. Okay. Let's say, and in that day, shall the deaf hear the words of the book, and the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness. So, on that day, man, the words of the deaf are going to hear the words, man. Hopefully, everyone hears these words. Hopefully, everyone sees this out of obscurity and darkness. The meek also shall increase in their joy in Yahweh. So we increase our joy in Yahweh. What does that say? What is it? We add joy in Yahweh. So we rejoice in Yahweh, man. We're not prideful, man. We're not, you know what I'm saying, like trying to boast of ourselves or nothing like that. We're just joyous in Yahweh. And the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Yasharal. That's true. We're poor and we rejoice in Yahweh. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. So basically, the terrible one is brought to naught, which is Esau. The scorner is consumed, so all the people that scorn against us, and those that watch for iniquity are cut off. So their reverse watchmen are cut off. That make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. So see, they make you an offender for a word, for just like a word. They try to take every little word that you say, twist it, and try to make you an offender. And they lay snares for you who reproves in the gates. So you try to reprove them, and they're trying to come into the gates, into the courtyards, trying to bring wicked offerings, and you go to reprove them, and they get all mad at you. And turn aside the just for a thing of naught. So yeah, they do. They turn aside justice and stuff, and they turn aside the just people for something that's nothing. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, who redeemed Abraham, concerning the house of Yaakov, Yaakov shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. So we're not going to be like scared anymore, or you know what I'm saying. But when he seeth his children, the work of mine hands, in the midst of him, they shall sanctify my name, and sanctify the Holy One of Yaakov, and shall fear the power of Yasharal. So see, the work of his hands is in the midst of him. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys recognize, man? Do you see Yahweh's children? Do you see the Yahweh's children, the work of his hands in the midst of him? Do you see this? When you realize that you're seeing his children, the work of his hands in the midst of him, once you realize that, then you will sanctify his name, and sanctify the Holy One of Yaakov, and shall fear the power of Yasharal. They also that erred in spirit shall come to understanding. Wow, look at that. Or no understanding. Okay? They will have knowledge and understanding. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. They will come to understanding. And they that murmured shall learn doctrine. So all you murmurers, one day, man, if you don't get wiped out, if you survive, you're going to learn some doctrine, finally. You finally going to learn something, man. You finally going to learn something. Ka hala Yahweh Tzaba'awatakad, man. Someone needs to learn something, man, because this is getting ridiculous. Man, I wanted to bring out some stuff from Enoch real quick. I really don't even know if we're going to have enough time for this. Let me see how far I can get before this cuts off. And then I'll reiterate it either way. But anyway, that's my whole end times prophecies, using your KJV against you, type stuff, okay? So hopefully it was edifying. Hopefully it was pleasing in the eyes of Yahweh. Hopefully the brothers and sisters got a lot of Akiyam or Akawat got a lot of good information out of this. That you can go and study and know and learn and, all that good stuff. If anybody has any questions, comments, anything like that, please feel free to let me know. Unless you're just being a wicked demon, then, just go somewhere else with that already. No one cares. We got jobs to do. And so anyway, I wanted to bring out some things from Enoch, because I'm really going to start hitting up Enoch and showing all these things from it. And then I'm also going to be bringing out the Dead Sea Scrolls a lot more. And I'm going to be bringing out the temple. I figure that's my lot, since I know those like the most and the most hardcore. This little breakdown I just did, I've been teaching that for years and stuff. Well, I used to teach it with Christ, like added, and that's how I know that it really didn't fit. He really didn't fit in there. I used to try to have to squeeze him in everywhere, and he just really didn't fit. But now that we got the real story, it's all good. But since I got out of Christ, I fixed it and been, on this since, for over, like almost 2 years now. But anyway, let's see. Because I really know Enoch really well. I know the calendar. I know the times. I know all about the fallen angels. I know all about all that stuff. The Nephilims, researched all that good stuff. I know the Dead Sea Scrolls really well. I have the Hebrew copies. I'm going to do the Hebrew. I know the prophecies. I know how to break down the prophecies in the Dead Sea Scrolls. And I know the temple really well, and I know the Hebrew and all that stuff. So I figure that's my lot. I'm just going to stick with that. And some prophecies. I also do some prophecies. But the prophecies, Brother Gabaria has the double portion of that spirit on him. I do have the spirit of prophecy and spirit of other things, but he got the double portion of the prophecy. So if you want to hear some prophecies, go to that, brother. I just wanted to give basically I was just supplying him with some bricks and mortar so that he can build, so that all of the brothers can build. See, that's my job, man. I supply the bricks and the mortar, and help you guys build. You know. So anyway, let's get some stuff out of Enoch, and like I said, we'll reiterate after a while or whatever. But let's try to get as much as we can. Let's go to 1 Enoch chapter 21. Since we're talking about end times and stuff like that, let's talk about some judgment and some things like that. What does it say? Actually, the second journeys of Enoch, preliminary and final place of punishment for the fallen angels. This is the book of Enoch, the prophet. If you're going to read the book of Enoch, please try to get the R.H. Charles version because it's from Oxford. And it has annotations and it has like, tells you the differences of things and like, it's just the best copy out there so far, besides the Dead Sea Scrolls themselves. Anyways, preliminary and final place of punishment for the fallen angels or stars, showing you that angels are stars. Okay? Stop it with the whole thing. It's just what it is. You can unplug mine if you need it. And I proceeded to where the things were chaotic. So verse 1, I proceeded with things were chaotic, and I saw there something horrible. I saw neither a heaven above nor a firmly founded earth, but a place chaotic and horrible. And there I saw 7 stars of the heaven bound together in it, like great mountains and burning with fire. So these are 7 fallen angels. Then I said, for what sin are they bound, and on what account have they been cast here? Then said Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me, and was chief over them, and he said, Enoch, why dost thou ask, and why art thou so eager for the truth? These are of the number of the stars of heaven, which have transgressed of the commandments of Yahweh. So the 7 represents the 7 is also completeness, the number, right, of stars that transgress the commandment of Yahweh and are bound here till 10,000 years, till the time entailed by their sins are consummated. And from thence I went to another place. Okay, so these are bound. And still more horrible than the former. And I saw a horrible thing, a great fire which burnt and blazed, and the place was cleft as far as the abyss, being full of great descending columns of fire. Neither its extent nor magnitude could I see, nor could I conjecture. And then I said, how fearful is this place, and how terrible to look upon. Then Uriel answered me, one of the holy angels, and he was with me, and he said unto me, Enoch, why hast thou such fear and affright? And I answered, because of this fearful place, and because of the spectacle of the pain. And he said unto me, this place is the prison of the angels, and here they will be imprisoned forever. So that whole burning lake of fire, stuff like that, yeah, that's actually the prison of the angels. But, it's not just for them. Sheol, or the underworld, chapter 22. And then when I went to another place, and he showed me in the west another great high mountain and of a hard rock. Right? And then see this Ethiopic and the Greek, but the Greek has the more. And there was 4 hollow places in it, deep and very smooth. 3 of them were dark and 1 bright. So this is in the center of the earth. This is in the center of the earth, the hollow earth. This is what's down there. It's Sheol. And it says, there was 4 hollow pits. 3 of them were dark and 1 bright. And there was a fountain of water in its midst. And I said, how smooth are these hollow places and deep dark to view? And Raphael answered me, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, these hollow places have been created for this very purpose, that the spirits of the souls of the dead should assemble therein. Yea, all the souls of the children of men should assemble therein. So these 4 pits are for the children of men. Right? 3 of them are dark, 1 is bright. So showing you that basically only a fourth of all of creation is going to make it, basically. And it says that, as people that are dead so far. It says, these places have been made to receive them till the day of their judgment. So that's what everybody goes, to the day of judgment. Where do you think Samuel was when the witch of Endor summoned him? People, see what people have done. See what people have done. They make it seem like that's atheism. You just die and nothing happens? Huh? That's it? No, man, come on. Most High, come on, man. You think Most High gonna do you like that? That's horrible. I saw the spirit of a dead man making suit, and his voice went forth from heaven and made suit. And I asked Raphael the angel, who was with me? And I said unto him, this spirit which maketh suit, who is it? Whose voice goeth forth and maketh suit to heaven? And he answered me, saying, this is the spirit which went forth from Abel, who his brother Cain slew. And he makes his suit against him till his seed is destroyed from off the face of the earth, and his seed is annihilated from amongst the seed of men. And this was back then, you know what I'm saying? Like back, he was Abel, because this, not flood hadn't happened yet. Enoch was crying that Abel's seed was taken out. Why? Because Abel had mixed with the fallen angels. Then I asked regarding all the hollow places, why is one separated from the other? And he answered me, saying, the three that have been made, that the spirits of the dead might be separated. And this division has been made for the spirits of the righteous, in which there is a bright spring of water. And this has been made for the sinners when they die and are buried. Okay? In the earth, and judgment has not been executed upon them in their lifetime. Here their spirits shall be set apart in this great pain till the great day of judgment. So basically all this, because you know how people are like, oh, because someone dies and they didn't really get like the judgment that they deserved. Well, they're reserved, all the wicked that didn't make it are going to be put in the 3 dark pits and go through torments, while the other fourth of mankind goes into the nice paradisey type place. They even talk about this in the New Testament when Lazarus went down into fucking Sheol, and he said that there was wailings and gnashing of teeth and pain and thirst and all this stuff, but then he looked across a gulf, which is this water, the Gulf, like a Gulf of Mexico, right? And they looked across the water and he saw Abraham all kicking it, Lazarus in his bosom, and he's like, oh, well, blah 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 blah, Lazarus and the rich man, right? Well, this is where they got that from. Even Josephus talks about this, man. It says there will be judgment, scourgings, and torments of the accursed forever, so that there may be retribution for their spirits. There shall he bind them forever. Okay, so I'm just going to say this right away because I'm just going to film until the thing shuts off. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep on going till the thing shuts off. So right now I'm going to say it right away. Kah halal Yahweh taba'awat akad. All praises to Yahweh, Master of Legions alone, right? Shema Yashra'al. Yahweh Alahayana, Yahweh Akah, which is listen or hear, O Israel, or Israel. Yahweh our power, Yahweh is one. Barak Hashem Yahweh, bless the name of Yahweh. Ahab Yahweh, love Yahweh. Barak Athan Akyam wa Akwa. Okay, you know, bless you, brothers and sisters. Okay, so let's just keep going. Just said that just so we can get it. You know, and he shall bind them forever. So see, look. They're cursed forever, look, and there they may be retribution for their spirits, there he shall bind them forever. And this division has been made for the spirits of those who make their suit, who make disclosures concerning their destruction when they were slain in the days of the sinners. And this has been made for the spirits of men who shall not be righteous but sinners, who are godless, all of the lawless, they shall be companions. But their spirits shall not be punished in the day of judgment, nor shall they be raised from thence. See right there. So they're going to dwell. Man, it's going to be crazy. Look at that, man. This division is made for the spirits who make suit and disclosures. Right? It says, and this has been made for the spirits of men who shall not be righteous but sinners, who are godless, and all the lawless they shall be companions. But their spirits shall not be punished in the day of judgment, nor shall they be raised from thence. So it's basically just like they're going to be stuck there, man, going through torments the whole time. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to be stuck there the whole time. And certain people are going to be stuck in those pits. Certain people will be raised. Certain people will be taken to other prisons. It's going to be like a division, man. He's going to separate. Then I blessed Yahweh of glory and said, blessed art thou, Yahweh of righteousness, who rulest over the world. Okay. Let's see. I think that's good. Oh, wait. Let's get this one. Chapter 23. The first that deals with the luminaries of heaven. From thence I went to another place west of the earth, and I saw a burning fire that ran without resting, and paused not for its course day and night, but ran regularly. And I asked him, what is this rest? And it says, and I asked, what is this rest not, that rest not? And Raguel, one of the holy angels who was with me, answered me and said unto me, this course of fire which thou hast seen is the fire in the west which persecutes all the luminaries of heaven. And that word persecutes is interjected, so it's not really the word persecutes. But anyway, okay, so let's get, what else are we getting? 38? Let's go to chapter 38 now. Okay, so these are the dealings of what's happening. 38. Okay, here we go. This is the first parable, the coming of the judgment of the wicked. The first parable. When the congregation of the righteous shall appear, which is happening now, and sinners shall be judged for their sins. Yep. And shall be driven from the face of the earth. Oh, can't wait. And when the righteous one shall appear before the eyes of the righteous, whose elect works hang upon Yahweh of spirits, right? So the righteous one will show up. And light shall appear to the righteous and elect who dwell on the earth. So that light's coming for us, man. Where then will be the dwelling of the sinners, and where the resting place of those who have denied Yahweh of spirits? It has been good for them if they had not been born. When the secrets of the righteous shall be revealed, and the sinners judged. So these secrets of our righteousness, man, the righteous are being revealed. And the godless driven from the presence of the righteous and elect. From that time, those that possess the earth shall no longer be powerful and exalted. So those that possess the earth, the Edomites, man, they're no longer be powerful and exalted. And they shall not be able to behold the face of the holy. So they can't stand to behold our faces. For Yahweh of spirits has caused his light to appear on the face of the holy, righteous, and elect. Man, so Yahweh's light shines on our faces, yo. That's deep. That links in with Masha.
Yeah.
Remember when he came down from the mountain, his face was so lit up that he glowed? Masha was glowing, and they couldn't stand to see him. You know what I'm saying? They were like, man, you gotta put a veil on your face.
That's even deeper because you're glowing. Gabar, you're glowing.
Come on, man. All of us are glowing, yeah, and they can't stand us glowing, bro. They can't stand the glow, man. Then shall the kings and the mighty perish and be given into the hands of the righteous and the holy. All right. And thenceforth none shall seek for themselves mercy and from thenceforward none shall seek for themselves mercy from Yahweh of spirits, for their life is at an end. So, you guys ain't been doing shit. Okay, are we going to get 29? No. 38. No, we're down 39. Hold on, let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. So let's go to chapter 90 now. Yep, leap forward. Okay, hold on, swap. Let me get it faster. If I could just do this. Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay, 90. So this is the New Jerusalem, right? The conversion of the surviving Gentiles and the resurrection of the righteous, right? And the Messiah, which is just the chosen ones, the anointed ones, the oily ones, the greasers, right? And I stood up to see all that they folded up, and to see till they folded up the old house and carried off all the pillars. So that old house, that old Jerusalem, that wickedness, man, is going to get carried off. And all the beams and the ornaments of the house were in the same time folded up with it. This is the Ezekiel H temple. And they carried it off and laid it in a place in the south of the land. And I saw till Yahweh of the sheep brought a new house greater and loftier than that of the first, and set it up in the place of the first, which had been folded up. And all its pillars were new, and its ornaments were new and larger than those of the first. And the old one which had been taken away, and all the sheep were within it. And that goes in with Zechariah, where it says that the new house would be more glorious than the first. And I saw all the sheep which had been left, and all the beasts on the earth, and all the birds of the heaven, falling down and doing homage to those sheep, and making petition to and obeying them in everything. So all the other nations are going to bow down and do homage to the sheep, to us, our people, and make petition and obey us in everything. And thereafter those three who were clothed in white and had seized me by my hand, the angels, who had taken me up before, and the hand of the ram also seizing hold of me, right? They took me up and set me in the midst of those sheep before the judgment took place. And those sheep were all white, and their wool abundant and clean, so we were all pure. And all that had been destroyed and dispersed, and all the beasts of the field, and all the birds of the heaven assembled into that house of Yahweh, the temple tabernacle, Ezekiel 43, 10-12. And Yahweh of the sheep rejoiced with the greatest joy, because they were all good and had returned to his house. So everyone's going to be all good because they returned to his house. And it says, and I saw till they were laid down that sword, because we were going to get that. We get a sword, by the way. I'm going to go through this stuff, but we get a sword, which had been given to the sheep, and they brought it back into the house. And this is symbolic of when David took the sword, the Goliath sword, and took it into the temple, and then he went back and got it out and went and fought with it. That's like what that was. And it was sealed before the presence of Yahweh, and all the sheep were invited into that house, but it held them not. And that goes in with Jerusalem. Remember, it says that New Jerusalem, that's going to be like, who bore me all these? There's too many. And the eyes of all of them were open, and they saw the good, and there was not one among them that did not see. So we're all going to be not blind anymore. And I saw that the house was large and broad and very full. And I saw that a white bull was born with large horns, and all the beasts of the field and all the birds of the air feared him and made petition to him all the time, which is our people. And I saw till all their generations were transformed, and they all became white bulls. So see, we all became white bulls. And the first among them became a lamb. So that's David, that's the prince, the Damach, right? And the lamb became a great animal and had great black horns on its head, and which is the power, black power, right? Well, there's your real black power. And Yahweh of the sheep rejoiced over it and over all the oxen, which is us. And I slept, that's why it's the 12 oxen, which is the brazen sea, right? And I slept in their midst, and I woke and saw everything. This is the vision which I saw while I slept. So see, Enoch slept in the midst of them, which is the Levites going into the midst of the waters and washing themselves. And I slept, and I awoke and blessed Yahweh of righteousness and gave him glory. Then I wept with a great weeping, and my tears stayed not till I could no longer endure it. When I saw, they flowered on account of what I had seen. For everything shall come and be fulfilled, and all the deeds of men in their order have been shown to me. So everything's going to be fulfilled. Everything will come to pass, and everything was revealed to Enoch. On that night I remembered the first dream, because I wept, and I was troubled, because I had seen that vision. So these visions used to mess the prophets up, man. All the prophets, you can read all the prophets, man. All of them were like, yeah, I messed up from this prophecy that I just was revealed, you know? Let's see, 92. Let's go to 97. 93. Oh, look, there's the heavenly tablets again. Okay. 97. 94, 96, 97. Okay. It says, the self-indulgence of sinners, sin originated by man, all sin recorded in heaven, woes for the sinners. So it was originated by man because they attribute all the sin, or put all the sin on Azazel because he taught man. That's why they say man has original sin, right? And it's because it was our wickedness, the idolatry. It says idolatry is the beginning, cause, and end of all sin. In Wisdoms of Solomon, meaning our idolatry, the want to be worship Azazel, caused us to sin, which means that not only did we sin, but everybody was sin. We're guilty, Azazel's guilty, everyone's guilty. And now I swear unto you that the wise and to the foolish, so this is everybody, for you have manifold experiences on the earth. For ye men shall put on more adornments than a woman. That's prophecy, man. That's coming true right now. You men will put on more adornments than a woman, and colored garments more than a virgin. Yeah, you men are dressing more than women, more gay than women. In royalty, and in grandeur, and in power, and in silver, gold, and in purple, and in splendor, and in food, they shall be poured out as water. So y'all faggots is getting crazy. Therefore they shall be wanting in doctrine and in wisdom. So you're wanting, man. Everybody's wanting in doctrine and wisdom. They shall perish thereby together with their possessions, and with all their glory and all their splendor, and in shame and in slaughter and in great destitution. Their spirits will be cast into the furnace of fire. I have sworn unto you, you sinners, as a mountain has not become a slave. So he swore unto you, he says, man, he's going to toss you into a furnace of fire. And I have sworn unto you, you sinners, as a mountain has not become a slave, and a bill does not become the handmaid of a woman, right? Even so, sin has not been sent upon the earth, but a man of himself has created it, and under a great curse shall they fall who commit it. So see, he didn't say, he did, like, you know what I'm saying? He created these angels. They had it there. He wasn't like, oh, make them sin. You know what I'm saying? They were just there, and the fallen angels fell, and they partook of it. Man partook of it. Man was the one who devised the evil in his mind. Eve was the one who went about like, oh, well, I'm going to eat of this. Most High told her, don't do it.
But she went for because it was appealing to the eyes.
It was appealing to the eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? It was appealing to him. That's why he's Azazel, man. You know, and then Azazel got in trouble because he transgressed as well. He transgressed. They transgressed, and the Most High was like, man, what are you guys doing, man? I didn't want you guys to be sinning, but that's what you chose. You chose the wickedness, man. That was at your own hands you chose that. You created it, man. You created this. You created your own problems. You did it by following Azazel. You did it by following Hashatan. And barrenness has not been given to the woman, but on account of the deeds of her own hand, she dies without children. So see, it's your own. You cause it, man. You're the one that does it, man. You have a choice whether to listen to follow the Azazel who brings you the sins. You know what I'm saying? Who holds the sins, or is you gonna follow Yahweh? I have sworn unto you, you sinners, by the Holy Great One, that all your evil deeds are revealed in the heavens, and that none of your deeds of oppression are covered and hidden. So everything's in the heavens, man. They see all that. And do not think that in your spirit, nor say in your heart that you do not know, that you do not see, that every sin every day is recorded in heaven in the presence of the Most High. It's those books of remembrance, man. He writes every damn thing down. Everything. This is why they try to do the same thing, yo. Yep, the Safar Zakarawan. That's why Esau tried to copy him. Try to write everything down, yo.
Insane.
Yep. From the beast, the supercomputer, man. Like Brother Gabari brought, man, that supercomputer, the beast is real, man. King of the Hill even talked about it. Dale from King of the Hill even said that shit's real, yo. From thenceforth you will know that all your oppression wherewith you oppress is written down every day till the day of your judgment. Man, y'all just tallying up a big old tab for yourselves, aren't you? A big old tab of wickedness that your ass can't cash. Man.
Bro, just like America.
Yep. Woe to you, you fools, for through your folly shall you perish, and you transgress against the wise, and so good hap shall not be your portion. You transgress against the wise, man. And now know you that you are prepared for the day of destruction. You are prepared for the day of... You are prepared for that, man. Wherefore, do not hope to live, you sinners, but you shall depart and die, for you know no ransom. For you are prepared for the day of the great judgment, for the day of tribulation and great shame for your spirits. Woe to you, O obstinate of heart, who work wickedness and eat blood. Whence have you good things to eat and to drink and to be filled? From all the good things which Yahweh the Most High placed in abundance on the earth, therefore you shall have no peace. So the wicked man, he's like, man, where do you think you get? You run around thinking you know, consuming all this land and shit. Well, where do you think this everything came from, man? Came from the Most High house. Therefore you guys ain't gonna have no peace. Woe to you that love the deeds of unrighteousness. Wherefore do you hope for good hap unto yourselves? No, you shall be delivered into the hands of the righteous, and they shall cut off your necks and slay you and have no mercy upon you. Didn't it say we were going to be that sharp threshing iron instrument? There, look at that. That was brutal. They are going to cut off your necks and slay you and have no mercy upon you. Woe to you who rejoice in the tribulation of the righteous, for no grave shall be dug for you. Look at that. Those who rejoice in the tribulation of us, man, our tribulation, the tribulation of the suffering servant, you're not going to have a grave, man. Woe to you who set at naught the words of the righteous. So all of you that take for granted the words of the righteous, woe to you, for you shall have no hope of life. Woe to you who write down lying and godless words, for they write down their lies that men may hear them and act godlessly towards their neighbor. You guys write down things to make people be wicked, man. Therefore they shall have no peace, but die a sudden death. Let's keep going. Woe to you who work godlessness, and glory in lying and extol them. You shall perish, and no happy life shall be yours. Woe to them who pervert the words of uprightness, and transgress the eternal law, and transform themselves into what they were not, into sinners. They shall be trodden underfoot upon the earth. And that's deep, man, because look at that. You mean eternal law. You pervert the words of the uprightness, and you transgress the eternal law, meaning the Torah is eternal, and transform yourselves into that which you were not. And that goes even on the carnal level, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole Caitlyn Jenner shit, man. You transforming yourself into something you're not. They shall be trodden underfoot upon the earth. In those days make ready, you righteous, to raise your prayers as a memorial. So that's what we got to do, you righteous. You're supposed to, which righteous is Tzadakah. In those days make ready Tzadakah, or the Zadoks, to raise your prayers as a memorial. So we got to raise our prayers as a memorial. And to place them as a testimony before the angels. And what's testimony? Testimony is a die. You're supposed to be in a die. Right? Before the angels, that they may place the sin of the sinners for a memorial before the Most High. So you got to put them up. And what does it say even in Revelation? They take the incense from upon the altar and they take it to the Most. They present the prayers of the Most High, of the saints to the Most High. It even tells you in your own book. The angels take the prayers because you offer it up like incense. They take those incense and they present it to the Most High. In those days the nations shall be stirred up, and the families of the nations shall arise. Okay? Shall rise on the day of destruction. And in those days the destitute shall go forth and carry off their children. They shall abandon them, and so their children shall perish through them. Yea, they shall abandon their children that are still sucklings, and not return to them, and shall have no pity on their beloved ones. And this is spiritual and physical, man. Physically, this is going to happen. And spiritually, this is what's happening with the camp, man. All you guys are going to abandon your children, man. All you can't leave, get out of them camps. Man, all you guys that fallen can't get out of them camp, man. Them dudes are just going to abandon you, man. They're going to leave you, man, like sucklings, man, like children. You guys are depending on this milk, and all of a sudden they're just going to cut off the booby, man. What are you going to do when they cut off Dot? What are they going to do when they cut off Ben Hadad? And again, I swear to you, you sinners that sin and prepared for a day of unceasing bloodshed. Look, you are prepared for a day of unceasing bloodshed.
It's crazy that you say that.
Why? What's up?
Because Gabaria, shouts out to him, had posted that it's basically the damn purge. They used Sandra Bland's death to say that somebody anonymously called in a bunch of people. Basically, they're saying that a bunch of brews called in and asked for a day of revenge for her death.
Wow. Purge, huh? Look at that, man. We just read that. Unceasing bloodshed. And they who worship stones and graven images of gold and silver and wood and stone and clay, and those who worship impure spirits, demons, so impure spirits and demons and all kinds of idols not according to knowledge, shall get no manner of help from them. So they're not going to get no help from nobody. And Most High even said, go cry to them. But yet they're not going to give you no help. Man, it's unceasing bloodshed. I don't think you guys really get that. He said cut off their fucking heads. Unceasing bloodshed. I don't think you guys get how brutal the Most High is.
I don't think you do either, because this was just, make the connection.
I know, right?
This is
like Esau, and that shows you Esau knows that the bloodshed is coming, so he's trying to copy it by giving a day of a purge. Yeah. He's trying to copy that day because Yahweh's coming drenched in the blood of grapes, treading the winepress of Edom. Oh, we gonna get that. And they shall become godless by reason of the folly of their hearts, and their eyes shall be blinded through the fear of their hearts, and through visions in their dreams. So you guys are going to be godless by reason of the folly of your minds, and you're going to be blinded by the fear of your minds, and through your visions of your dreams. You're going to be having false dreams, vision, man. It's going to be messing you up. Through these they shall become godless and fearful, for they shall have wrought all their works in a lie, and shall have worshipped a stone. Therefore an instant there shall perish. So, man, you did everything in a lie, and you're worshiping a piece of stone. But in those days blessed are all they who accept the words of wisdom and understand them, and observe the paths of the Most High, and walk in the path of his righteousness, and become not godless with the godless, for they shall be saved. So we're going to be saved, man. As long as we don't become godless with them godless, man, we're going to be saved. What does it say? Woe to you who spread evil to your neighbors, for you shall be slain in Sheol. You guys are going to be slain after in Sheol, man. Woe to you who make deceitful and false measures, and to them who cause bitterness on the earth, for they shall thereby be utterly consumed. And I'm going to go through and explain Sheol a lot better and a lot more. I'm just kind of reading some stuff off that people know. I'm just kind of bringing some stuff out of Enoch. Woe to you who build your houses through the grievous toil of others. So right there, like, woe to you build your houses, man. You guys, all these camps are trying to bum off the house, man. They're trying to build their houses off the grievance toil of others. Man, they send all these other brothers out to toil and to do, and they build their houses, their physical and their spiritual houses. And all their building materials are the bricks and stones of sin. So you guys don't have righteous bricks and stones, man. You guys got stones of sin. I tell you, you shall have no peace. Woe to them who reject the measure and eternal heritage of their fathers. And for those souls follow after, and for whose souls follow after idols, for they shall have no rest. So you rejecting the measure of your eternal heritage of your fathers. It's an eternal heritage, and you're rejecting it, man. What's wrong with you? Woe to them who work unrighteousness and help oppression, and slay their neighbors until the day of the great judgment. For he shall cast down your glory and bring affliction in your hearts or minds, and shall arouse his fierce indignation and destroy you all with the sword, and all the holy and righteous shall remember your sins. Wow. So not only are you going to be destroyed in fierce indignation by the sword and all that, but everyone's going to remember your sins too. Man, that's freaking hardcore, yo. What chapter are we on? Oh, we're on 100 already. Well, let's just keep on going, man. And in those days, in one place, the fathers together with their sons shall be smitten. So that's that day, the valley of Jezreel. And the brothers with one another shall fall in death, till the streams flow with their blood. For a man shall not withhold his hand from slaying his son and his son's sons. And the sinner shall not withhold his hand. Man, it's going to get brutal, man. Shall not withhold his hand from his honored brother. From dawn till sunset they shall slay one another, and the horse shall walk up to the breast in the blood of sinners. Man, that the blood is literally going to be up to the horse's breast, man. And the chariot shall be submerged to its heights. In those days the angels shall descend into the sea.